So, last time, you guys made the journey from Tamway in the Evrevia Empire all the way down to the free city of Havia, encountering a bit of trouble on the way, but you were able to deal with it handedly.
We
Captain.
squashed it.
Yes. Yes, you did. Captain Tillman has informed you that the lads will need about 7 days to rest, recuperate, and to resupply the Glorioso for another trip. So you got your same rooms in the Shouting Cup. An Earth Ganassi named Cobblestone manning the bar, and you took a rest. It is now the next day, and what would you guys like to do?
Um, well, I was waiting on a response from Nipia.
So after the long rest, do I cast a spell on you every day?
Every 8 hours.
Okay, so I'll
gonna-
cast
you're-
it again after the long rest.
Yeah.
It's basically you have to do it 3 times a day.
Yeah. Just so you know how many spell slots you're burning through for me.
Yeah, 3. I only have 3 third level spells.
You guys updating your names?
Oh, right. I forgot. I usually do that like when I join, but I joined really early today. Mister. So I've already made up my shopping list, so I'll do that after. Do I get a message at all from Nipia?
So yeah, in the morning, Cobblestone does have a message for you. It's a nice little piece of folded paper, and it's inviting you to have lunch with Nipia the day after tomorrow.
Busy man. It is election season and all. Well, in that case,
Havia?
go ahead.
Are we in Havia?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then Stein will be at the lab all day if you need me.
Do you plan on writing spells or?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel comfortable around the lab, so that's probably where he'll.
I gotcha. That's just where you're hanging out doing whatever. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with the number change, it's 23 days of writing to get all the spells.
All right.
So if you spend 7 in town, there's only 16 on the boat, then you're able to scribe pretty much anything you want to spell scrolls. Just so you know. Yeah, but I have that math accounted for the spell component, so I'm gonna go pick those up, and then all of the stuff that I mathed out for shopping list under.
Okay. Yeah. You can spend this day basically prowling the markets, buying goods, occasionally dipping back to the lab to have Stein refresh your non-detection spell.
Yep. Yeah, I'll swing by a pub that I haven't frequented for dinner.
Mm-hmm. So, other than shopping, are you guys doing anything else while you're in town?
Well, I was swinging by a pub
I
for
heard you.
dinner.
Yes.
Okay.
You can do so. It's not a problem.
You were asking everybody else.
I want
Okay.
to visit the guy that I think he was the. What was he? I can't remember. It was the guy I drank
Insurance.
with. Yeah, insurance.
Guy we bought the building from.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We are chilling.
I want to go visit him.
a Ben that I can't pronounce. I'm just gonna post it in chat. This guy, because I can't pronounce that many vowels.
Abundantius.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that many vowels together. You're asking a lot.
Abundantius Illyrius.
But anyway, yeah, the insurance agent that we bought the building from.
Yes. Yeah, he's still there. Still has the same kind of seedy looking office. Still drinking that terrible rot gut.
Hmm.
He does offer you great terms on a life insurance policy.
Hmm.
For
Uh-huh.
Yep. For 1,000 gold up front, the next time you die, they'll cover half the cost of raising you.
Hmm.
So make sure you die really, really brutally, so it's a true resurrection.
Oh no, we're getting into the church's resurrection loyalty program.
No, we're already into
No,
that.
we're already a part of that.
Yeah, I just need to
Lucina and I
die
have
9
punch
more
cards.
times.
Honestly, that doesn't sound that bad, but I do not have that kind of money on me.
You can if you want to.
I could? How?
Only 100.
Oh,
It's
wait,
only
party
100
fund.
platinum pieces. Yeah, if you wanted to walk around with that much platinum on you, you could easily do so.
Let's not blow
Alright.
all our money.
That
I'm not blowing it though. This seems pretty useful.
But the thing is I guarantee you there's going to be clauses on that. What's Ifen's intelligence?
Low.
Not high enough.
Well, this is a waste of money for me, I'll say that.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. I say let's have a drink and we'll talk about it.
Absolutely. She pulls out, like this unmarked bottle of clear liquid and starts pouring you a very big glass of it. And pours himself another one. Like in the office.
Yes, the under desk bottle of brandy.
Mm.
I don't think that's brandy.
It's
I
bathtub
did
gin.
bring my own.
I was going to
stuff.
say, not if it's clear. It's going to be
Oh,
either
it's clear?
Pruno. Yeah, either Pruno or something really bad.
It's like Patron.
Bathtub
Didn't I
gin.
get a
Yeah.
case from the gnomes last time?
You took
think
one,
I
didn't
did.
you?
Yeah,
Did you put it in
I
your
think so.
inventory?
I'll check. I in fact do, but I don't know what kind it is.
Pretty sure they make rum, don't they?
Yeah, they make rum.
Yeah.
The gnomes make rum. This is not rum. This looks to be something else. From what it smells like as he's pouring the drink on the desk, Ipfon, you can't tell if this is actually a drink or if he's trying to poison you with paint thinner.
Under who makes tequila in this world?
Let me. Who's near the desert? Because that's where the agave
That's where the
plant's
guava
going to
grows.
grow. Give me a second. I didn't think to map out where the alcohol regions would be.
You don't know us at all.
Principality
It
probably.
looks like it might be
Hassan. That's pretty
Viria
deserty right there.
by the Barren
And-
Wastes.
Yeah.
Ooh, is the map in the...
Yeah, Vrya is going to be your
Yes, it is.
probably going to be your agave region there.
Mm.
Like that's probably where like the blue agave comes from, but like slightly different. Like the green agave is going to come from the west of Acacia.
Mm.
They're
So we
two
have
slightly
rival
different
tequila
strains.
We
Yes.
have rival
Yes, you
tequila
do.
countries that we've just created out of thin air.
Yes. Yes, we have.
Where's Acacia?
To the east of the Machiaveria trading zone.
Ah, there we are. Right by the Coral Deep.
Yes.
I how do you say his name? Abadantis?
Abundantius.
Abundantius. Okay. Ask him, where's this drink from? It looks interesting.
Next door. They made it fresh this morning. Isn't it great? As he drinks half of his glass in just one go.
Maybe it's only one.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna try and insight check the drink.
Sure,
Or
make an
yeah.
insight check. Insight check your alcohol.
Always check your alcohol, boys and girls.
What is this alcohol thinking? 19 plus. Oh wait, no, I'm rolling on a different thing. I didn't roll on here. Gonna have to do that. I was rolling on a different thing because I also have a different campaign going on. There we go.
I mean,
22.
it smells like alcohol. The fact that you saw him pour this into both glasses out of the same bottle and then drink half of his glass, based on how strong it smells, that guy either is like completely immune to alcohol, or he's just that heavy of a drinker that this doesn't even faze him anymore.
Mm-hmm. Alright, fuck it. That's all.
Turns out it's both.
So begins the battle of
Let's
wits.
taste
Tell
it.
me where the outcome
All right, so you
is.
drink it, Ifan?
Yeah.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God. What's my con again? 7.
What is it versus?
Poison.
That's
Oh,
important.
I have
Mhm.
resistance to poison.
To poison damage or the poisoned condition?
It's just the dwarf
Uh,
poison.
Ah, yeah. So yeah, you would have advantage on this.
Wait, he's not a dwarf.
He has a belt of dwarven kind.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I was
That's
gonna
good.
say, he is a half orc.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I never remember anybody's fucking race, but I know what shit they're carrying around.
As rogues
It's,
tend to.
Exactly, because when they die, you know what's valuable to take off their bodies. That's why when they
Advantage.
disintegrate, it's saddening.
Uh-huh.
For advantages, 2d20 KH1 plus the mod, right?
Yep.
Okay, just making
Type
sure.
in a single R, you're rolling one set of dice. So R space 2d20. You know what you're doing.
All right, yeah. Yeah, so you drink up. It's a pretty woozy drink, but you keep hold of it. It is, you match him downing half your glass as well, burning the entire way down.
What's it taste like?
Have you ever accidentally splashed gasoline in your mouth?
Yes.
No.
Well, it tastes like
have not.
that.
Oh God.
Ooh.
He probably hasn't had to siphon gas out of a gas tank.
No, I have not. I've never had to do that.
And you have.
Oh, mine wasn't from siphoning. Mine was from I got gasoline on my fingers, and then a bug got on my face and in my mouth, and I
Well,
went to
I've
remove
gotten
it.
it from
How did you get a bug
Siphoning
in your
gas.
mouth?
Out where I
by
am,
opening,
they're very
and it
aggressive.
flies in. Well, the first time I got gas in my mouth, it was actually a squirt gun. But let's not talk about that.
First time I got gas in my mouth, I was huffing gas from my grandparents' car to put in my bike.
Yep, that's what I was saying. Siphoning gas is 90% of the time where somebody got gas in their mouth.
That's the first time I got gas in my mouth. I was like 14, and my little motorbike was out of gas, and so I was huffing gas out of their car to put in my bike.
Thankfully, the
Oh,
only
what-
time I've ever had to do that, we had a bailing pump lying around, which it turns out is perfect for that.
Oh,
And
yeah,
safer.
I never thought of that.
Yep.
Now, in my
Keeps the
case,
gas
I was using it as a solvent to clean apart, and the part slipped and I dropped it and splashed in my face, and some got in my mouth.
It's bad.
Anyway,
It's
so yeah,
not
it tastes. Yeah, you can tell that this is an alcohol meant for the consumption of those with no taste buds or those who are beyond caring about the state of their taste buds.
I bet I could detect flavor in it. I have an incredibly refined and incredibly durable palate.
Ah, yes, this obviously comes from the shale, rock of Venezuela.
Mm.
With high notes of a old used sock, some grapes, and the outhouse behind the bar.
Yes.
So-
This was a fine Carboniferous vintage right before the mass extinction.
I'm picking up bituminous hints as well.
So yeah, you guys keep drinking. Ipfon, would you be buying insurance from him at this point or no?
Well, I am stupid. I'm not dumb, so I would ask to see any sort of contract, any clauses, whatever I would need to beforehand, as if I understand them correctly. That's up to my intelligence.
Yeah, and he puts this 10-page finely printed contract right in front of you. It's a bit hard to read because your vision's swimming a little bit after downing, the equivalent of, a fifth of vodka in one swig.
Tuesday.
And just like that, he's fallen into the trap.
They've actually reached you about your
Oh.
car's extended warranty.
And he just holds out this pen to you, Ipfon. Saying all you got to do is sign on the dotted line, pay the payment, and you will receive the benefits.
I start reading the papers.
Okay. Make an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Arcana? Oh, God.
This is a legal
Shit.
contract. I can think of nothing other than Arcana that would apply.
Okay, I mean, that's fair, I guess.
Yep. And gonna finalize that other character.
Oh,
It appears to be a very straightforward. You pay, and then get paid if you die, and they cover half the cost of it. So, with the party's penchant for getting, disintegrated and stuff, this isn't a horrible deal.
okay. I sign.
All right, you sign. As you do, the contract kind of dissipates in a cloud of sulfurous ash, and Abundantes kind of stands. It's excellent. We should celebrate. He looks at the bottle. Not with this shit. Come, let's go to the bar.
Please
He
tell
needs a
me I
copy.
overhear that.
Legally, he needs a copy. He signed his soul away. I don't think there is no copy. It's written on his soul.
Don't you know that, frankly, anyone that deals in law is probably a fiend in the first place?
Oh yeah. The second you finish signing that contract, the carbon copy peels off the back, bursts into flames, and disintegrates into ash.
Or magically tattoos on his body.
And so Abundantius Ipfon kind of takes you and he's like, I know a great bar. Real lively. He just kind of leads you downstairs, out into the street, down 2 blocks.
And then plane shifts you into hell.
It's a bar you've passed a couple of times, kind of a little bit off from the docks, but not that far. Called the Shanty Shack.
Mm.
And yeah, there's music, there's dancing, he covers like all the drinks, and he just keeps like plying you with alcohol. It doesn't matter. Eventually, you will end up getting drunk just because of how much he's plying you with alcohol.
Yeah.
At this point, night has kind of fallen. The crowd's getting a little rowdier. Some fistfights start breaking out, including one where this guy is just kind of swaying around, and despite like 5 people trying to like take swings at him, he just doesn't get hit, and ends up like knocking these 5 guys out before the bar owner just kind of tells him he has to get the fuck out before he knocks all of his patrons out. Can't pay. And because he was near you at that point, he kind of points to you and Abundante and says, all right, all you lot, get the fuck out. I don't want to deal with you lot tonight.
Get fucked.
Yeah. And as you step into the kind of cool night, presumably the party would be close by, having wondered where Ipfon got off to, as Abundantius just kind of gives his farewells, Ipfon. He seemed boisterous throughout the entire night and walks like down the street without even like swaying a bit, despite drinking like glass for glass with you. But there is this really drunk halfling next to you, kind of on the sidewalk outside the bar.
Yo, little man, what's your deal?
Well, they don't like it when I tell my old war stories, so just another Tuesday night. But I'm Thomas. I used to be
How's
really
it Tuesday?
awesome. And now, I'm just here.
Dude.
And I whip out my flask of whiskey and start drinking. What are you boys doing?
Things and stuff.
Right. Mind if I fuck around with you guys?
Sure. Why not?
Fuck it. Nice. Next bar?
I don't know if I can handle another one.
Alright, well then what do you guys want to do?
Under what time is it?
It's like the sun has gone down. Normally you would be heading to like the inn to sleep at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
I mean, you know that the inn you're staying at is called the Shouting Cup.
Oh yes, the shouting
The good old shouting cup.
cup, the shouting cup.
And as you turn to start stumbling towards that, you hear a kind of a sibilant voice behind you. And you hear, is that Ipfon?
Who's asking?
Oh, you see these 2 figures kind of walking up towards you. I am Amund. This is my brother Dernick. We're big fans of yours. Say, is the rest of your party about? You're rather famous in certain circles.
Huh?
Your friends. The party, where are they?
Wish I fucking knew.
By the way, this is what they look like, the 2 brothers.
Oh wow, winged dragonborn. That's not common.
Huh. Guess me, they're probably sleeping. Oh, I didn't
Ah,
even know I was famous.
what a shame. Say, where are you lot staying? Perhaps we can get together for a meal one day.
What's that? What's that thing? Yeah. What's that word? Out of character. Like it's a thing where you guys have it in America. You have like amendment or something where you legally don't have to say shit.
Oh, you plead the fifth?
Yeah. Is there an equivalent of that in this world?
No.
Damn. Ha! Enlightenment period law and philosophy.
Yeah, there's
Medieval
always,
ages.
This is much more Starry Chamber than Fifth Amendment.
Well, I mean, normally I would tell you, but I don't know if they want everyone to know where they're staying. They're kind of private like that.
Oh, nonsense. I wouldn't tell another soul. I just want to meet the famous party that dealt so decisively with that issue down in Lushingworth.
Insight check.
Sure, make an insight check.
I was gonna say, you have to be more specific. There's always some shit going on there.
Just to recall, because you are drunk, you have disadvantage.
That's true. Yep.
Something happening down in Lushingworth? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that doesn't really narrow it down.
Yeah, seriously. When we started this campaign at Underdark mentioned that, I was baffled because the last campaign, this place was just as fucking cursed.
Yeah, I remember there was like shit coming out of the woods and people chained to the wall, left to die.
Fucking intestine monsters climbing down people's throats.
Uh-huh. Hey, but you dealt with that problem.
Yeah, there's something going on in Lushingworth. It's like, oh really? I opened up the history book. It's like, when was this?
Have any idea how little that
Be more
narrows it down?
specific.
Yeah. Liches are evil, the sky is blue, and shit goes on in Lushingworth.
I mean, it as far as you can tell, he just seems like he's a fan. And the way his brother there has a staff, he obviously has a mace. This might be like adventurers who have heard tale of you and are kind of emulating you.
Well, I mean, Lushingworth. Exactly what? The shit happened in Lushingworth. I need to know exactly what he's talking about.
Ifan wasn't actually part of the party for a lot of that.
Well, you could have told me, like during downtime or something. Could have told
Oh,
me
yeah,
stories and shit.
Would have told you stories, but yeah,
Freeman,
you wouldn't have been personally. Yeah.
But it was a classic tale. The city imperiled by forces beyond mortal kin, pushing on the walls of the city, the brave adventurers sauntering off into the wilderness and ending the threat once and for all.
What the
You still
fuck
have to
was
be
that?
more specific than that.
Is he straight up referencing the last campaign?
No, he isn't.
Again?
Yeah,
Got
well,
it.
it's difficult to tell.
There's a lot of classic tales that follow that kind of pattern. You gotta give one detail.
It was with the Moon Fae, the Lunarians, that you dealt with.
Out of character, I have no fucking clue what this is.
When you're so plastered, you need people to tell you your own adventures.
I genuinely don't. I don't know.
The party was involved with some shit in the Bexmark Woods to the northeast of Lushingworth, the very start of the campaign, involving some Lunarian Fae. And some people, died and other such things happened, but overall, the party did eventually clear them out.
Okay. I tell these two, I mean, okay, I'll be honest. I wasn't there for that. Joined way later after that, joined the group way later. From what I know, I mean, it went okay. There was casualties or something, but I don't know. But I wasn't actually there for that one.
But all tales of, daring always involves some risk. Well then come. We'll walk with you to your inn, and you can tell tales of what you've seen since you've joined the party.
I'd prefer not. I'd prefer to do this maybe tomorrow. Like,
Of course.
I'm kind of fucked.
Of course. Where would you like to meet tomorrow?
Shit. Freeman, what's the? You got a list of like places of interest that we can meet people in, right?
I mean, roughly, but would Ifan remember them when he's drunk?
That's true. I genuinely don't. I know one place in Lushingworth, and that's it. It's the
Let's say
Shouting Cup.
the other one that would stand out in your memory right now even would be the it would be an odd place to meet, but the Ginger Sip Room. Met with Nipia there several times.
Okay. Know where the Ginger Sip Room is?
Yes, the tea house. Would you care to
Yeah.
join us there for brunch then?
Okay.
Excellent. Until the morrow, then, my good sir.
See ya.
And he turns, followed by his brother, and they start walking away down the street.
What a weird fucking night. Yeah, just go back to the inn.
Yeah, you stumble your way back to the Shouting Cup. Cobblestone kind of eyes you warily, kind of trying to size up whether or not he's going to need to clean carpets in the morning. But he says nothing as you go to your rooms. The night passes, and morning comes along with your hangover.
Oof. Should've drank water.
And you notice as in the light of the morning, Ipfon, that on your right wrist you have a tattoo that you don't remember ever getting.
Ah, shit.
It is in the shape of a lozenge with a line across the middle of it. And like as you kind of peer at it, you kind of get like a whiff of sulfur coming from it.
Ah, shit.
Wait, is our paladin making strange demonic deals?
Ah, shit.
What? No, we need the paladin to stay paladin-y.
Ah, damn.
Wait,
Okay.
Under, would I have been still around to see all this?
I mean, you didn't see him before he signed the deal, so you've only ever seen him with this tattoo. You've never noticed it to not be there.
God, I just wasn't sure if I saw that whole interaction with the two brothers.
Oh yeah, you were right there. You were standing right there on the sidewalk next to Ipfon as he was awkwardly accosted by his two fans.
The tattoo he's talking about is from the contract from before he went to the bar.
I see. I wasn't sure if I saw anything like funky play out.
Well, I mean, you did see, Amund and Derek there.
Fucking Derek, man.
Their neck. There's an N.
Their neck.
Yes.
My apologies.
Well, he's got a name you can put a sword to.
Yeah. I'll fuck him up right now. I don't fucking care.
But yeah, morning's come. You guys have all had a long rest. Presumably, the whole party is getting breakfast along with a newcomer. This halfling who seems drunk even in the morning.
Ifan, what did I tell you about bringing home strays?
God
Stray.
damn it, you beat me to it.
You
Stray.
seem nice.
Do you even know who I am?
A short,
No.
fat halfling.
Ugh. Nobody knows who I am anymore. I used to be so cool.
Well, if you were cool around these parts, I've not been around these parts. So it wouldn't matter. Unless you were in the history books, which, given from the fact you look like you're about 35, 40, I don't think you'd be in the history books I've read.
Not yet. Got a lot of ground to make up. I'm on the comeback tour, baby.
Mm. Hey, Freeman,
Yes.
I may have made a big mistake.
What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do?
I kind of want to know too a little bit, but okay. I kind of.
Okay.
Are they aware that they?
What do you remember?
Well, first, what do you remember me going to drink with the insurance guy, or is that is that new information for you?
That's new information.
did. Okay.
You
So
didn't
I
tell us
went.
you were going anywhere, and I wasn't probably at the inn when you left, so.
Hey, who was in charge of watching the paladin? Lucina?
Technically, Lucina.
I think it was Lucina's job to keep an eye on the paladin, wasn't it?
What?
Well, it couldn't be Stone Soup's responsibility. She only cares for her giant rock. And Stein was busy. So that left it to you. You were on babysitting duty. I was shopping.
Oh shit.
All right.
All right,
What did you do,
Ifan.
Ifan?
Yeah, what did you do?
So I went to drink with the insurance guy, Eben something is. I signed a contract,
Oh,
which
no.
I shouldn't have. I did try to read the clauses, but I'm a little slow, so I didn't get it.
Did you do that before or after you started drinking?
After
Uh-huh.
it was,
No, we can work with that.
hold on, so he said it was what's life insurance that would give how much percent was it off for resurrection under?
You don't remember?
It was like a quarter or something.
IRL, he is actually tired under, so.
It was 50. It was you paid 1,000 gold up front, and they would cover 50% of the next time you died.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Alright.
That's what it seemed like when I tried to read it drunk. and
Where's the
stupid.
contract? Did you get a copy?
No, it kind of burst into smoke.
It
Oh.
burst into smoke.
Uh-huh.
That's good. Did you smell
That's what-
sulfur?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
not even
that's a
the
double
worst
contract.
part. That's
Alright.
not the worst part.
Not the
Ifan,
worst part.
you're a paladin. You should be better
Yeah.
at identifying the fiendish forces of the hells.
Yeah, I should. But I'm stupid and I'm drunk. I was drunk.
What do you mean it's
Okay,
not the
look.
worst part?
Temperance is a virtue, Ifan.
So after that, I went had a drink with him at a bar, some random one. I don't know. Then I met that guy sitting over there with us. Yeah. Then after that, I met these two guys. Apparently they were They were like what's the race called? Dragon something? Forgot.
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. Yeah, sorry. There were two Dragonborns. Apparently, they were fans. They wanted to know where you guys were. I told them, listen, If you want to know stories and about that stuff, you can meet tomorrow, which is today now.
Wait, did you tell them what we were?
No, I wasn't that dumb.
Did you tell them about the shop?
Which shop?
Our shop. Duh.
No, I told them we would meet up at the green. Was it Green Sip? I forgot what it's called. I think it's the green something.
There was no
Uh.
color. There was no color said.
Oh, I like how he's not actually drunk, but he's giving like this drunken recollection of that conversation. It's great.
It's fantastic.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Is the paladin fine?
Yeah, I'd like to do a detect
Mentally, I'm
magic and
okay.
identify on him.
Well, let me finish what I was gonna say first. After that, went home, and recently, when I woke up this morning, and I pull out like my arm, it was this funky tattoo that smells of sulfur that I did not remember getting. So, yeah.
Well, that's probably the contract. So yeah, I will cast identify and touch his wrist.
Make sure he's not, evil or tainted.
Well, I can't detect. He's literally our evil detector. I don't have that ability.
I have a class feature that is a protection from an evil always thing. I forgot what it's called. I'll go check.
It's called Divine Sense.
No, that's
No, his
different.
protection thing for paladin.
Where is it?
Oh, yes, that feature.
Uh-huh. Where is it?
Fortunately, that you can.
Purity of
willingly
spirit.
interact
You're
that.
always under the effects of protection from evil and good spell.
Yep, that is true. However, you can always, if you side with the enemy or, make friends with him or do some kind of deal with him, you voluntarily take that thing in. Your protection's kind of negated.
Mm.
Do you consent to DDoS?
But anyway, yeah. So I'll pop a detect magic, and then after that's up and running, I'll do an identify on Ipfon.
Okay. So, yeah, there is a bit of unusual magic coming from that tattoo. No determinate... Actually, wait, there is a school coming from that. Hang on.
Hopefully necromancy.
Enchantment.
Oh, okay. That one's okay too.
That might be worse.
What are you talking about? Enchantment is the single most sinister school of magic.
Yeah, but it's at least fitting of a contract. He has an
Sinister
enchantment
schools of
on his
sorcery.
soul.
Yeah. So, you cast Identify, and it tells you two things. First off, he is being affected by a spell called Gaze. Or Chaos.
It's pronounced gay.
Oh.
The other is apparently there's a lead on his soul.
Oh,
What?
Right.
There's a lien on his soul.
What's that mean?
Oh, not good.
Okay.
You took out a loan against your soul.
well,
He's
the
our
good news is
holy
it's going to
warrior,
make him
not
harder. Make it harder for him
That
to sell
means
it.
you basically paid 1,000 gold for nothing because they're using your soul as collateral.
So you come back.
Well,
and you'll be
Ifan said he didn't have money with him to pay that off. So he signed the contract but didn't actually hand over any gold.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so presumably there's only a lien on it until he pays.
One way to find out.
It would have been really handy to know the text of that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would have been good to have. Never
You know
imagining
what's-
like taking out a life insurance policy on yourself, getting brought back, and then having repo men coming for you.
You know what I think is the most
You don't need
incredible
another
part about this?
person being hunted by demons. We already have Freeman. It's hard enough to keep
Yeah,
them
but
alive.
that would change it up a little bit because it would be devils instead of demons.
I mean,
Ugh.
I think the most incredible thing about this is his first character, Warlock, got his soul fucking repoed by his patron, and now his paladin has just fucking bumbled into getting himself repoed too.
so our
How
only
the
holy
fuck do you
warrior,
keep
our
doing
only
this?
holy warrior is now unholy. Would you-
Gilbert gets disintegrated, Pete gets feeble mind, Fucking swag over here keeps making deals with devils.
Oh Lord!
Not even just that, he keeps like getting his soul repossessed and shit.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go have a little chat with.
Could we like remove
Happen
curse?
whatever the
or-
fuck is.
Abentitus.
Abundicitis. Let's go.
Could we like remove curse, take it off of him or something?
I
could
don't
try.
think that's gonna work, but
Well,
we
let's-
can give it.
It's the spell Chaos. I think it does say what it can be removed by.
So it
Uh-huh.
could be removed, but that's when they get you with terms and conditions for removing the gas early. Like, yes, you tampered with the magical program, and now we're going to be filing a civil suit against you.
Hmm.
Yep, that's what you get for removing your de novo anti-gas.
Fuck. I really fucked myself.
Yes.
More fun though.
You have a real penchant for doing so.
At this point, I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
Yeah, it took me 2 years to work up to that kind of fucking up.
Shit.
So you guys are going to go visit the insurance offices of Abundantius?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. So the whole party, walks down to kind of the slummy area, bit seedy. There's a little sign above the door, just like before. Hasn't really changed any. You walk inside. There's still a secretary who just immediately lets you in. And Abundantius, his whole ruddy self, just kind of sitting behind the desk. He looks like, friends, adventurers all, come on in. You guys want a drink? And he holds up this bottle of clear liquor.
I snag it.
No.
Save some of that for me. I'm not passing that up.
Lucina continues to avoid drinking any alcohol.
Don't fight over it. You hear a drawer open. He comes up with like a half dozen bottles, just like 3 in each hand, just holding them like by the necks. Sets down his desk, pulls out a cork of one of them. There's plenty for everybody. Drink your fill.
I'm good. I'm
I mean,
a bit
it's kind of my
hungover.
character, so
Yeah. It's really bad alcohol, but it is in fact just alcohol.
I don't think the drunken master actually cares.
He doesn't. I'm
I
just
don't.
He begins practicing his drunken arts.
exactly.
I'm just in the corner doing Bruce Lee moves.
So, what can I do for you, gentlemen? Looking to buy more insurance?
Well,
Mm,
more so have some questions.
Of
Very
course, of
strange.
course.
Strange deal and all, and considering the fact that he has a bit of a new decorations upon himself after signing the contract with you. That's where the curiosity lies. What exactly is the purpose of this tattoo?
Oh, it's the physical manifestation of the magic behind the contract. It ensures that we know when he dies, and therefore can pay out on the insurance.
Insight check.
Sure, make an insight check.
Oh yeah, I'm getting in on that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't have insight, so y'all do it.
I mean, Lucina, that fails.
Oh really? Okay, I roll again then. All right.
So, you're able to determine that, yeah, he's probably not lying, but he isn't, that isn't all it does.
Yeah, he's not telling everything.
Of course.
Which makes sense because he's a demon, or devil, or evil.
Just a bad guy.
Well, I mean, it was all spelled out in the contract. Ipon did read it. It was right there on the desk.
Drunk.
I know of no better state of mind than to consume arcane law than while imbibing, as he
Amen,
drinks some.
brother.
How Greek of you.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, in that case, then did he pay? Because it sounded like it cost 1,000 gold, but we usually don't let him leave home with that much money.
Indeed, it is quite a sum to be carrying about. Again, payment terms are covered in the contract. Are you here to make pay on that?
Yes.
Well,
So you
first,
said it was 1,000 gold?
I wanna. First, I
Go ahead.
wanna ask for a copy of the contract to actually reread what it says.
A copy. Well, I'm
Yeah.
afraid that there is no copy. It was converted into magic. And it's, as he points to the tattoo, it's now what binds you and us.
Us?
Oh, well, that makes it simple then. One of you magic people can just do your little identify thingy on it, and you'll basically have the contract right there.
I did.
Well, there you go.
Didn't really give me TNC.
Yeah, just told us what kind of spell it was.
So
Like
what gives
break
you?
it down.
If identifying it doesn't give you the contract, then how is the contract right there on his skin?
Because the contract casts a gris, and that's what the spell gets. That's what we get for the spell.
Well, let's not call it a curse. We don't want to disrespect the man's profession.
I'm really not understanding what your concerns are. It was clearly stated in the contract that he signed willingly that the terms of the contract would be followed.
I love how he talks. He talks like he's saying something, but he's actually not saying nothing. He's just running around with his words.
Yes, it's called being a professional lawyer.
I know.
I can say a lot of things without saying anything.
Many words have been used. Zero information has been communicated.
Well, as you know, when the law's on your side, you argue the law. When the facts are on your side, you argue the facts. When neither the law nor the facts are on your side, you pound the table as hard as you can and yell your side of the story.
He's not wrong. That is, in fact, how rhetoric works.
Okay, then I ask you this: can you remind me what exactly the contract stated?
Well, no, the contract terms prevent that. I can tell you broad strokes, however.
Okay, that still works.
So, broad strokes, you have 30 days to pay the 1,000 gold, as enforced by the Geas. Failure to pay, or any attempt to subvert the Geas, involves the immediate forfeiture of your soul.
Right. Okay.
Until the conclusion of the contract, you cannot sell your soul.
Wait a minute. That sounds somewhat useful to abuse.
The contract is terminated upon your death, after which we will cover half the cost of raising you.
Why?
Why what?
Because we
Yeah,
give him 1,000 gold.
Yeah, why? What do you gain from this?
I think the gimmick is not expecting them to die.
Well, if you can't cover the other half of raising you, we get your soul.
Ah,
Payment
okay.
due at receipt of services.
Yep.
Okay.
Now that makes sense as to the existence and reasoning behind this thing.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
are you gonna? So, one more question. So, are you gonna have boys jump us like tomorrow or the next day to collect on this contract?
No, we have 30 days. Oh, you're saying is he going to have somebody kill Ifan to collect the contract?
early. Yes.
I doubt it.
We would hardly be able to do repeat business in that case. It would be fairly obvious that we were involved.
Yeah, you'd have to make it more sneaky.
He shrugs. Adventuring is a high-risk, high-reward situation. Getting that amount of gold and having it on hand when needed, not every adventurer can pull that off, and enough don't that we make a profit. For the others, it's a reasonable cost of ensuring their ability to be raised.
I mean, it does cut the cost of True Resurrection in half, and that's pretty handy to have laying around.
Everybody wins, assuming you have the gold.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What happens when a person dies? They go, depending on their moral alignment, they go to high water or hell?
Yes.
What's the question?
Does high water suck or something?
Not particularly.
Oh, you go to one of the 3 places from there, you know.
Sorry,
I'm not sure what you're getting at here.
I don't know what the question is either. I'm lost.
No, just something occurred to me how absolutely insane it is to take this deal in any context.
Yeah, he is a lawful good paladin. Yes,
Look at it from the adventuring perspective. Adventurers don't want to die, but they go into situations where they can die. So having the raise condition be cheaper is beneficial as long as they can raise the other half. Thus, they can continue living and adventuring if they die early from adventuring.
I get the economics of it. What I just had made the realization of is, if the evil adventurer would want this, because if they die, they go straight to hell. Why would the good adventurer, and potentially even the neutral adventurer, wants this when they're not bound for a terrible fate if they die?
They want this because they're adventurers. Their affairs are too wrapped up in the moral world, or in the mortal world rather, to be okay with dying, even if they go to the good place.
This is Underdark setting. There is no moral world here.
Yeah, that was a Freudian slip, I guess.
Sorry, it was just one of those things where I heard him say it out loud. I'm like, wait a second.
I mean, you could ask the same thing in the Forgotten Realms. You know, if a good creature dies, why would it ever accept to be raised?
I think they covered that in Boots.
The point is when you're dead, you can't affect the material plane. So, as nice as it might be, if you have things you still care about, you could only affect it by going back.
Yeah. I get that part. Just one of those things where outside of that very specific group of people, it just occurred to me that deal is so far from good.
Yeah, it's specifically the deal is meant for adventurers.
Yes, he's specifically selling like adventurers' life insurance, because no one else is crazy enough to insure you guys.
Yeah, like the insurance policy we have on Jezebel is a totally different policy, because that's just pen and paper.
Yeah.
There's no magical contract for her life insurance.
Yeah, you could just, given you'd probably up and not pay for that resurrection. Fucking cheapskate.
No, that's a full coverage. Because of her odds of dying are much lower.
Well, regardless, now that we've got all that cleared up, would any of the other fellas here like to buy some insurance?
Well, let's cover one thing first, and Friedman will go into his coin purse and start pulling out platinum pieces. I should get these turned into bricks for like 10 platinum pieces each. Make it so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll pull out 100 platinum pieces and hand that over.
He doesn't reach for it. As he listening, he says, "The magic does require Ipfon to pay it."
Ah, well,
Okay.
then Ifan, here's 1,000 gold worth of monies.
And
Cool.
then Ipfon immediately embezzles it and asks for more.
All right, Ifan, here's 1,000 more.
Cool.
Yes,
Oh,
keep
yeah.
embezzling.
So
I
Ifan
know.
is handed the gold, yes?
Yes, I am giving Ifan
Okay.
1,000 gold, like
So,
100 platinum.
Ifan, you do feel the magic of the Gios compelling you to pay.
Right. And I pay them with the money.
Okay. All right, yeah, Abundantius happily accepts the money from you. It says, excellent, excellent. And with this payment, per the terms of the contract, your insurance is now active. And we will cover half the cost of raising you upon your death.
Friedman pulls out a 9 mil and blows Ifan's head off. Just testing.
You are aware that the policy is a one-use policy, yes?
I would assume so.
Okay, I got another question. This is more to Under as DM instead of. Does this affect him as a paladin?
No, he hasn't done anything immoral. He hasn't done anything evil. He bought insurance that will cover his costs.
Okay. Okay. I see it. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lien on his soul that prevents him from selling it while, he's under this contract.
Oh, I have a question.
But the soul is still his. He hasn't gotten rid of it yet.
If anything, this will keep him honest.
What would happen if my soul were to get stolen?
That would be bad.
Well,
Of
that
course.
usually kills you, so I think it would trigger the contract.
Some devil steals Ifan's soul, it immediately gets transported back to the material plane because of the contract.
I mean, having had a character whose soul got ripped out of their body.
The Forgotten Realms has the Blood Wars. The Shielded Lands has the Insurance Wars in hell. As for Adamentius, he's kind of sharp. Says, I really don't know. It's never come up. Regardless of how it would occur, the end result is likely to be bad for you, Ipfon. I would recommend you not allow your soul to be stolen.
Of course.
Well, I think that settles most of our concerns and questions. We appreciate the honesty.
Of course, of course. I want you to be happy. I want return customers. In both ways.
Casts return raise customer.
Yep, the vocal component is he just stands there going ka-ching.
Mm-hmm. No, the vocal component is "Thank you, come again."
Thank you, come again.
Wow.
Well, I think we have brunch to get to.
Oh yeah, the 2 Dragonborns. I'll definitely want to meet you guys.
Yes, how exciting. Always nice to meet a fan.
This is Itfan's first time meeting a fan.
Fans are a lie.
They usually want something.
Well, let's check first.
Seriously, like we're adventurers. We don't get publicity. We're considered a fucking menace to most civilized settlements. They only let us in because we bring in an incredible economic boon.
Sometimes.
Well, Freeman will go get dressed up in the Shouting Cup, change out disguises. We're gonna wear our drab. Well, actually, no. We're going to the Ginger Cups, or so that'll be. I'll wear my aristocrat, my fab.
Why did I think green sip? What the fuck?
I don't know, but it was hilarious.
Are you sure you're not drunk?
No.
Side effect of that
Right.
tattoo: his character is now permanently drunk.
That would make some of the game environment a lot more entertaining.
But yeah, you go back to the shot cup. You switch into your aristocratic clothing. You guys are heading to the ginger sip room.
Meet the two fanboys.
Yes, you walk in. Well, you walk to it, I should say. And there's just a sign on the door says "Closed for private party."
Oh, excellent. We won't have to worry about civilian casualties.
Yeah, now we only have to worry about military casualties. Though I don't know who this private party is.
But
Yeah, somebody got it.
I had to unmute my
God damn
mic. I
it.
couldn't get my hand up fast enough to laugh out loud at that. I was laughing, Pete.
The subtle
was a
humor
spit
is
take.
brilliant, gentlemen. Must say.
Oh, that's all, Pete.
You have me rolling over here.
Pete is a master at the dad pun.
Truly incredible.
All right. Well, they're probably going to get there before me, so they can go in.
The party doesn't wait for you.
No, we're waiting for him.
Well, he's the mouthpiece. Of course, we wait for him.
I'm not the mouthpiece. Lucina's technically the mouthpiece. I'm the mouthpiece when you need to tell, lies.
That's true. You need to lie to someone's face. You get Freeman. You need to do anything else involving people. Lucine is the one you go to.
Now, you'd think it'd be fun. But we tried that once.
Mm.
You got a neat tattoo out of it, though. Anyway, so yeah, Freeman shows up. Do you guys go in, or are you just gonna sit outside awkwardly?
Well, I'll go in. You guys come in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, all right.
Wait. You wouldn't go in alone.
Yeah, I'm not Friedman, member of the party.
Right.
Yes, there you go. I'm in disguise.
Yes, you're Seymour.
Okay, so you walk in, Freeman. There is a woman behind a lectern. You know, the hostess. She says, "I'm sorry, sir, but the ginger cup has been, or the ginger sip room has been booked out this morning. We will be opening again to the public later this afternoon."
Why do you think I'm here?
"Oh, I beg your pardon. I did not recognize you. Who are you?"
You don't know who I am? Look at your list. I'm right there on it.
"Yes, but a name is all I have on the list, and a name you would have, Mr.
This is preposterous.
"Yes, it is. Your name, sir. Or shall I call the guards?"
You didn't have a lie prepared, did you, Ruffles?
No, usually that bluff works half the time.
I got this, and I'll just try to walk through the door.
Sir, this the Ginger's room has been closed for a private event. I understand you wish to partake of our services as they are in high demand. However, the customers have paid for their privacy, and we have a reputation to uphold.
Do you know who these people are?
People.
These are the,
It's just Freeman.
whatever. Just Freeman.
Yep. Yeah,
Hey,
I
I
walked
know-
in
guess- I
alone.
guess the party
Okay,
will go
hang on,
here.
hang on. Before he gets too carried away, he didn't know what happened. I walked in alone to try bluffing into the room.
I see.
Now
sorry.
you're coming in. You'd be a beneficial distraction for me to slip the name off the lectern.
Correct.
Guys,
Which is kind of what I'm trying to do, but yeah.
just keep funneling yourselves in one at a time, giving the same "Who do you think we are?" indignant outrage.
This gentleman right here is the hero of what is that town again?
I told you not to mention that.
Ah, yeah, that one.
I also asked you to wait in the carriage.
Ah,
Gentlemen, please. Who are you?
I told you.
You told me nothing, sir.
All right. Seeing that they're all fucking standing there at the lectern, I will shepherd everybody else in unless they resist.
Well, before you do that, Freeman did say he wanted to try to get in, look at the name on the list while she was distracted by Thomas's antics, and I think that's reasonable. So Freeman, why don't you go ahead and give me a let's call this a perception check. So you're only going to get a brief glance.
I was not expecting you to give me a roll chance, so I walked away. I'm walking back. All right, perception is plus 11. Do I benefit from his distraction or just flat?
It's what allows the check in the first place. It's a flat roll.
All right, 21.
Critical failure?
You only saw one name on the list, and it began with an F.
Did it look like it was about 6 characters long?
Yes,
6 or 7?
about that.
All right, well, then I will say my name's Freeman.
Ah, excellent. And I suppose this is your party. As Lucina starts shuffling everybody in.
Whole shepherd's crook getting everyone in the doors.
Yeah, that would be the rest of the group.
Wonderful. Your friends who've arranged this are already seated. If you would follow me, please. As she turns and starts walking towards the back.
It's a nice place. You have fire insurance?
Dear God.
Yes, we are fully up to date with all of our insurances. I assure you.
Good man.
You buy the insurance from the same guy we did?
Probably not.
All right, when her back is to me, I'll scrub my makeup and remove my disguise.
Okay.
Like I'm still wearing aristocrat clothes, but
No, there's a spare putty nose sitting in your pocket.
basically, yeah, I pull off the nose, take the,
The backside of your ascot is where you wiped off the makeup, and then you just tied it back on so they can't see the backside.
Yep, exactly. The quick smear with the scarf, pull the nose off, fluff the eyebrows, change the hair a little bit so I look more like Friedman and less like Seymour. I'm keeping that name. I like that. I
Yes,
have
you
a
walk
list
in.
of like 6 names.
As before, it's like a tasteful setting, though only one table looks to have a tablecloth on it, and you can see 2 rather draconic-looking figures. sitting at the table, rather daintily sipping from teacups. When they see you come in, they stand up, just as a reminder of what they look like. They say, Freeman and Company.
We
Excellent.
don't recognize.
Say again?
I'm assuming we don't recognize them.
I mean, Ipfon might recognize them. I would
Yes.
assume Thumas definitely would, since he wasn't, like, blackout drunk. Just his
I don't
normal
think he
level.
can. I don't think he can get blackout drunk.
Right. Yes. And he comes around, and the attendant just sort of stands there as he says, "It is wonderful to meet you," as he holds out a claw as if to shake your hand.
Insight check.
Yep, same Z's.
Sure.
16.
I mean, he does seem very excited to meet you. But you do get the sense that there is something else going on here, Lucina. Especially the way that the host is just kind of standing there next to the blue guy.
Uh-huh.
But he has extended his hand for a handshake. Freeman, are you going to reciprocate or not?
What do I see when I look at his hand?
I mean, it's like a 5 digital with an opposing claw. The fingertips are kind of extended into like thin, fine claws. But the way he's holding it is so that you could grasp it without hurting yourself. He's extending it in like a standard form of greeting.
More so if he was trying to conceal something.
He is not wearing like clothing like that. He is as the picture depicts. He's got like a cape, but nothing on his arms.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure they wasn't, concealing something with poison or some silly shit like that.
I mean, unless his claws are poison tipped, but there wouldn't be a lot of poison in them.
Well, then I will reciprocate.
Okay. Yeah, he heartily shakes your hand and says, I do wish to hear everything. We are, my brother and I, such big fans. Oh, I forget. Pardon my manners. I am Amund, and this is my brother, Dernick. We are the Kilbore brothers.
Does that name ring a bell to Freeman?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest, I can't say I've ever heard of you.
His face falls a little bit. Well, we have heard of you. Heard quite a bit. And when we heard what you were in town at the same time as us, we just had to meet. And so I arranged this little soiree.
I already don't like him.
I was going to say, well, what do you wish to hear about?
Well, it's not really so much that I wish to hear about this. I've heard all the stories. But rather, I do wish to ask a favor of you.
Must be Tuesday again.
That was yesterday.
Nah, it's always Tuesday.
Always Tuesday somewhere.
That's not how calendars work.
Yes,
Well,
it is.
No,
then,
that is.
what is this request you have?
It's really, really quite simple. He kind of reaches behind him, looking for like a pouch, and you hear the jingle of metal, like soft, like not large. And he holds out some manacles by one end and says, "Put these on and come with us nice and quietly. There is a bounty we intend to collect. If you don't, well, I'm afraid my brother there will do some rather nasty things to our hostess. And the rest of you? Well, I think you can just sit there and be quiet."
Well, I regret to inform you that that's not really in my wheelhouse.
The bounty is for dead or alive. I'm offering you the choice to come in alive.
And where exactly is this bounty due?
Hell, of course.
Ah, this guy again. Well,
So I
Now,
guess the
now
token
do
I
be
will
a
get-
good little adventurer and put the manacles on.
Under.
Yes?
Can I covertly time stop?
Make a sleight of hand check.
I could just make a distraction.
Does it help that their attention is on Freeman?
It's the only reason why they don't immediately notice you.
Fair enough. Good thing I have sorcery points to spend.
Well, this is an ability check, and that would fail.
Wah, 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 now.
Yeah, he notices you going for stuff, and you guys should roll initiative.
That's what the 16 is. I
What's
knew
the
it was
16?
coming. I was already rolling.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, I get to use all my new spell scrolls because I bought those yesterday. Oh yeah, stone soup and Ipfon, you guys get a couple of potions that
Couple
I
of what now?
purchased. Potions.
Potions of what?
Take your pick.
Just any in general?
No, from this list. That's what I picked up.
Ah,
Ooh.
I figured potions of growth for stone soup, and then bottles of potions of fire breathing for Ipfon.
okay.
Yeah, those sound useful for me.
Yes, I figured you'd like the potions of growth because that's
See,
just
what
a
the-
action chug you get big.
Yes.
So yeah, if you want all 8 of those, you can just take them. Because I don't plan on using them, and I know you will though.
Tell you what, I will take 2, and I'll ask you to hold on to the rest of them. I don't
Alright.
want to hold on to a ton of potions, given my my tendency to get like physically destroyed.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
All right. You want
Alright.
oil of slipperiness too, or no?
I don't think I'm gonna need that.
All right.
So, Thumas, what do you do?
Which one is closest to me?
Emund is kind of close to you guys. He's the one who came around the table to shake Freeman's hand. He's
Okay.
basically in melee with the party. Darrenek is over on the other side of the table next to the hostess. While he has stood, he has not moved around.
Is he like have a knife to her throat or anything like that?
No, but he does have a staff in his hand.
He does have a staff in his hand.
Yes.
it's like wizard.
Ah. Okay, can I attempt? I just want to hit him, but I want to hit him in a way that I can maybe knock the staff out of his hand. I don't know if that's possible.
It
So-
is. There is a disarming
It's-
strike.
Yep.
You have to hit them with an attack and then succeed on a contested athletics whatever check.
All right, well then
Actually,
I'm gonna.
hold on. It's he
No.
makes an attack roll versus the opponent's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
Correct. So you
And it's-
kind of attempt to disarm him that way.
Is it out of character? Do you guys think it's really gonna matter if he has the staff in his hand or not?
No, it don't matter.
Okay, yeah. Well
Yeah.
then let's do it.
Definitely matter.
He's gonna need his spellcasting focus if he wants to do any spellcasting.
Okay, well then I'm gunning for this. I'm gonna hit him. It's just my regular attack or what?
Yes, it is a. It is a. Like if you have multiple attacks, it's one attack to do this.
You're a monk full breed, so you should have multiple attacks.
I do. I have 3 total.
All right, yeah, your first hit, you just go in there. Are you unarmed? Is this an unarmed strike or?
No, I have a quarterstaff.
Ah, yeah, you just kind of lock quarterstaff against his staff and just kind of yoink, and off it goes. It's kind of landing 5 feet away from him.
I see. And then I'm gonna spend a key point and do 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, and Thomas,
Yes.
picking up his staff so that he can't take it back easily would be an item interaction.
Yep.
Which
Gotcha.
is free. You get 1 per turn.
You know what? Fuck it. Let me waive the attack. Let me go straight for the staff.
You don't have to wave it.
Well,
you
he
can
means
you
he's
can
gonna do
do
it first.
Oh, I can
Ah.
still hit the.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. Make your
The
unarmed
monk
strikes.
begins.
I don't know if that.
Punching.
I did not do that right. I'm sorry.
You forgot
good.
the second R.
Yep. Exclamation RR space 2 space D20.
Nice. Good start.
Well, as a reaction, when you come in to hit him, he will cast a spell.
Oh,
Shield.
wow.
You can do something about that.
I believe I can because I have Mage Slayer.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Ah.
So go ahead and make your reaction attack.
The monk
that-
and the mage start punching each other.
That is
Yeah, so
so
just make
funny.
another attack roll.
Just a straight attack roll.
Like this would be like this could be an unarmed strike. It could be with your quarterstaff, whatever you want.
Oh, buddy.
That hits him. So go ahead and roll damage for that interrupting attack.
Interrupting attack was sorry.
Well, was it a
That-
quarterstaff or an unarmed strike?
I
They're
mean
the
that would.
same.
It's the same. It's just gonna be okay. Yeah. Cool. Oh come on, that's so bullshit.
And does your attacks count as magical?
They do.
Excellent. As you bonk him in the head, but his spell does still go off. Oh wait, he's at disadvantage for that.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
His spell still goes off, blocking the 22, though the 26 still penetrates his shield.
So the blocker hit, he had to take it.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Oh well, I still get my 2 unarmed strikes, correct?
The 26 hit. He blocked the 22 with that shield spell. So
Okay,
one of those unarmed strikes hit him.
All right, so I get
Yep.
to roll another unarmed strike.
Yes.
Yep.
Come on with the bullshit.
All right. Well, you've given him a bruise. Anything else in your turn?
No, that's it, and that's all magical, by the way.
Yes, yes,
Indeed.
yes. Something else on your turn. Grab the staff.
Oh yeah.
He said he already said he did that. You already said you did. Yeah, you've got 2 quarterstaffs, one in each hand,
I'm
effectively.
gonna start General Grievous spinning them around. I'm gonna start that whole process.
Nice. Yeah, you start whipping him around. Somewhere between General Grievous and the lightsaber kid.
Yeah, essentially.
All right, Stone School. Or soup. Soup.
He's gonna
That's
take
a
him
new
to
tongue
school
slip.
though.
Well, my new name is going to be School of Rock now, thanks to you.
Oh, I love it.
There's a road by me called Stone School. So sorry.
Ah.
Ah,
Let's see. So the only real problem here is the now staffless wizard. Yes.
Well, there's 2 of them. There's
Oh right, there's the other
Amund
non-
and Durnick. Durnick
Right.
is the one that had the staff.
I forgot there were 2 of them.
Amund is right in front of you.
Amund. So now neither of them have a staff.
Amund has a mace on his back, I think.
Right. Okay. This is the non-magical guy. I'll deal with him.
Okay.
Yeah, you have the monk doing monk shit with the magic guy.
Let's see here. Is he wearing like heavy armor or anything like that?
No, just it appears to be naturally tough armor. Like, his skin looks to be unnaturally tough.
Well, we'll have to see about that. One
You
hit.
do not hit him.
Oh, yeah, that's tough, all right. Okay, that's it for me.
All right, Freeman. You are currently in melee with Amund.
Well, how big is this room?
50 by 30. You are in the center.
All right. Well,
And there are like tables and stuff all over the place too.
mm-hmm. Let's bonus action disengage and get some distance.
Okay. Yeah, you can back up.
All right. And then I think I'll just shoot the guy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh wait, no, I seen the barbarian take a good swing at him and she missed still. So maybe I will.
Yeah, this guy's thick-skinned.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I know. I'll use one of my magic weapon spell scrolls on my my crossbow.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
Oh, well, I could action disengage, and then
You
bonus
could,
action
yeah.
cast. Yeah. If I'm not taking attack, I can flip flop the economy pretty easily.
That's fine. Is that what you're doing?
Yep. I'll action disengage back up 30 feet to anywhere but here, and half cover what I can get, and then cast magic weapon on my crossbow. That'll be it.
All right. Amund's turn. Well, Amund is going to bask in his frightful presence. And I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw versus frighten.
Paladin aura, wouldn't that prevent that?
Ye-
What's the range on your paladin aura? Ifan?
10 feet.
Ifan, what's the range
10
on your
feet.
10 feet? Okay. So in that case, I only need that from Thumas and Freeman.
I have
some of
advantage, correct?
It is versus
Yeah, Thumas.
frighten. So if you have something that gives you advantage versus frighten, yes.
Well, I have a fucking diamond
Yeah.
soul.
Well, that's a key point you can spend, but you also do have something against frighten for halfling. It's listed in your saving throws. It should be.
I do have something for frighten. Okay, cool. Yep.
You have perfect body. You have proficiency in wisdom saves.
I do.
Yep.
You have proficiency in every save.
He didn't actually need that for proficiency in it, though. They get it automatically as being.
Yep.
I know.
Well, Freeman, unfortunately, you are frightened of him.
All right, let me look up what the fuck that is again, because that don't come up too often.
Disadvantage on checks and attacks while the source of fear is in sight. You cannot willingly move closer to him.
Okay.
Let's see. And then he's going to pull out his mace because someone ran up and tried to hit him with a stone statue of all things. And he's going to start clonking the barbarian. Does a 28 hit you? That is 12 magical piercing damage.
Mm.
Does it again? Does a 20
Wait,
hit
a
you?
mace?
Yes.
More of a morning star.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say a mace doing piercing. That's one hell of a mace.
It's got little spikes on it. It's a morning star. Sorry, you said a 20 does hit you?
It does.
That is another 12 piercing damage. He clonks you a third time.
Yep.
For 9 more piercing damage. How you looking?
Not too bad.
Okay. Then he goes and tries to bite you.
Yeah, that hits.
And that does 25 points of piercing damage. And while he's biting you, he breathes fire, dealing 55 points of fire damage.
Jesus!
Hold on a second, I got some stuff to do here. Okay, so that was 25 from the bite.
The 25 and 55 are from a single attack. So if you
Yes.
have something that reduces them, you can use it.
It does, but it doesn't reduce it more than the 25. And then 55 from the breath.
He got a lucky roll on that one.
Yeah.
The 3 10s are crazy.
And the
2
9s.
9s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck.
50 damage from 7d10 right there. And then 5 more, because why not?
Okay, I'm good.
All right. He is then going to run past you, going for Freeman, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Stone Soup.
Yep.
Wait, wasn't I in melee with him?
Stone Soup was the only one still in melee with him.
You're in melee with the blue guy.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, this is the red one. You do not hit him.
Damn.
But he is now in melee with you, Freeman.
He got past the party, too?
He just looped around the same way you did.
Okay.
He has a 50-foot fly speed with those wings, so maneuvering is not hard for him.
I see. Yeah, he'll be able to out-kite me unless I triple dash.
Stein, it is now your turn, having just witnessed all that.
Okay, I am going to draw my sword and my rapier, and then I want the guy that's flying around and doing all that scary shit. I want him to make me a charisma save.
Okay. I mean, he isn't flying around right now. He's used the wings to kind of get around the party to get to Freeman. He's on the ground at the moment by Freeman.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna make him go bye-bye.
Okay, charisma save it is.
Ah, yes, the timeout spell.
Damn.
Damn.
It doesn't work.
Indeed. Anything else?
No, I've used the spell. I cast the spell and drew my bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Lucina.
Well, everybody get your snacks and juice boxes. It's gonna take some time. Stop. 3 rounds.
Why is it you always the one fucking with time? Why?
Because I love time stop.
Like family, man. We need to just cut off the whole Septimus bloodline. All of them.
You'll
He's
find that
technically
very
not a
hard to
Septimus.
do.
She's technically not a Septimus.
And
She's a Septolite.
So you get three turns basically in
Yep.
a row. Oh fuck
That
yeah!
nobody else is doing anything. You
And
also
there's
can't. Okay,
restrictions on
so
what he's
time
allowed to
stop
do.
works a little different than a normal round. You can't interact with stuff that would prevent, like you can't move people and stuff, like or make attacks against people with like a melee weapon.
If you do something that affects not you, like instantly affects something not you, then basically time stop ends at that point. But if you're doing things like firing projectiles or spell projectiles like fireball, time stop doesn't end because the projectile just stops once it leaves you, so it's just stuck there in space.
Oh, that's so
Like
good.
he can be an archer and fire 2 arrows, and then 2 more arrows, then 2 more arrows, and then just end the time stop.
Right. But if it's a spell like Hold Person, which has an instantaneous effect on the target, that would immediately end time stop because there's no projectile that time. It's just you're affecting something, so therefore it ends.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, Lucina.
Indeed. So yeah, time is stopped, and we're gonna go with 8, 7, 6th level.
Okay.
Chromatic orb, chromatic orb, chromatic orb.
Okay.
Slightly staggered line, all thunder.
Okay. Targeting who?
Blue boy.
Okay.
And then I'd like to position myself over in melee.
With.
Blue boy.
Okay. So yeah, you
Gotta
can.
look out for the hostess.
Yeah, you can cast a spell, while moving around to get in melee with him, so that they hit at different times. Based on the order of what you said, and where these orbs would have to be for you to get within melee, the order that they're going to hit is actually 6, 9, or you said 9. You said
8, 7, 6.
Okay, it'll hit in the order of 6, 8, 7.
6, 8, 7. All right.
Yes.
Here we go.
Then time's up ends. 6 misses.
And yep,
8
and that
will
one,
hit.
That one I'm using a sorcery point on, the one that misses there.
Okay. The 21 will also miss, hitting his shield.
Seeking spell. If I miss an attack roll, I can reroll the d20. Must use the new roll.
Does it require you to use your reaction to do that?
Nope.
Then you can seeking both of them if you want to.
Will do.
Okay. Neither will hit. Only your level 8 chromatic orb hits him.
Wow.
With shield up, he has a high AC.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's see. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10d8. Wait, hold on. Wait. Are you sure about that? What's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's 10. Can you guess what I'm doing under?
Lightning damage?
No, thunder.
Nuts. You're not targeting the blue Draconoid with lightning damage?
I'm not targeting a blue dragon anything with lightning damage.
No, right?
No, but I will be using that
Draconoids,
other
color-coded
feature
for
I
your
have,
convenience.
and I'll just be multiplying instead of rolling.
Ah, maximize.
80 thunder damage. As, like,
Okay.
the wall behind him gets fucking obliterated.
As do your eardrums. As there's a loud bang, the table is annihilated. You're in the center of the room, so there's no wall. It's just the table gets annihilated. And yeah, he's looking pretty hurt. He isn't bloodied yet, but it's close. Anything else?
Oh, yeah, it's after the point that I've cast no, I'll do that. Do I still have a bit of movement speed?
You have 5 feet of movement speed left.
Alright, I back up 5 feet.
Well, he's going to take his attack of opportunity against you.
Mm-hmm. Wait, he has an attack of opportunity?
No, he doesn't. That's right. He used his reaction already. Never mind. You back up your 5 feet.
We have confirmed that he doesn't, and then I bonus action fly back into melee.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. His turn. He's going to make an unarmed strike against the hostess.
He's a cuck.
He just uses his claw, casually rips her throat out. She collapses to the ground, pool of blood spilling out. And then he's going to turn and try to bite you, Lucina. Because he did not like that chromatic orb.
I'm kind of miffed.
Hey, why did he kill the girl? There was no reason to.
That was their attempts to have a hold card over Freeman going politely.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hold card for me. And even then, I'll just pay for a resurrection.
I mean, yeah.
Does a 17 hit Lucina?
No. Get hit by a regular shield, nerd.
Wait, you're casting a spell in melee with him?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just mean, like, yeah, he tries to hit me, and I just block it with a fucking shield.
Right, so you're casting shield.
No, a physical
he's-
shield.
Oh, a physical shield. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Lucina's a board and bop.
Yeah. All right. Ipfon, it is your turn.
Uh-huh. How far are the two?
So, Amund is in melee with Freeman, 25 feet from your position.
Mm-hmm.
Dernick is in melee with Thumas and Lucina, and that would be 10 feet from your position.
So 1-on-1, 2-on-2. Oh, sorry, 1-on-1, 2-on-1, right?
Right now, yes.
I'll go to the 25 feet one.
All right, you run up to Amund. He's currently menacing the frightened-looking Freeman.
Uh-huh.
Does your aura immediately end frightened if someone enters it while frightened? Or does it just give them the stuff on the save?
I think it's
That
just
should be-
protection from the initial attack.
Okay.
Starting at 10th level, you and friendly creatures within 10 feet of you can't be frightened while you are unconscious.
Yeah, that's not like an advantage. At least to my mind, that sounds like he walks in there, and as long as he's in the aura, he's not afraid.
That seems what it
sounds
says.
like.
What type of paladin again? I just want to read the text
Devotion.
myself.
Devotion.
Okay. We'll check on the text just because that's a big thing. So I just want to check. Let's see here.
Yeah, it changes my ability to attack a lot.
Yeah, that's why I'm checking.
It's Aura of Courage, 10th level feature.
Okay, you cannot be frightened while you are conscious. Yeah, no, you get within range, and Freeman, your spirits are bolstered. You are no longer afraid.
My frown turns upside down.
So, Ipvan, all you do is move so far. What else would you like to do?
Fucking wait, hold on.
Smack him with the sword.
Yes. What I do want to do, however, is no, that'll take too long. Okay, I'll just smack him.
Roll to hit.
First one.
That will hit him.
Second one.
No.
Okay. I will.
You're
Gotta
very well
scrub
rested.
these guys. Yeah. I will 4th level smite. Are these guys fiends at all?
Yes,
I
they
don't
are in
think
fact
so.
fiends.
Oh.
More ways than one.
Huh. So, okay. Trying to remember. D8 from sword. D for sword. D8 from improved divine smite. D8 from that, and then 78. So 90. No, that doesn't sound right. What would? Hold on. Gilbert, can you help for a second?
Yeah, what do you need?
4th level smite against this fiend guy.
All right, so that is 3d8 with the first level, so 4, 5. That's 6d8 from the 4th level alone. So you're looking at 2d8 plus strength plus 5d8. Wait, hold on. 6d8. A total of 8d8 plus strength.
Okay. That was close.
You know, if you have a bonus action available, you could also be putting another flavored smite on top of that smite.
He had to fire his
Ooh,
sword.
true.
We weren't
Oh, right,
prepared
right.
for combat.
Oh yeah. Plus
One of the
80 plus
situations where his first bonus action does get eaten up by the sword.
7. Okay. All radiant.
All right. Yeah, that hit. That hurts him. He does not look happy with you. Anything
Good.
else?
No one's looking particularly bad, right?
No, we're fine
I would
for
have
health
I
right
already
now.
used my bonus action.
Yeah. It's
Alright.
the start of the fight.
All right,
That hit that
Thumas.
in a couple round. Drunken Master.
The drunken master. I'm still with blue guy right here.
Indeed.
You know what? I did this super cool thing where I bought a moonbeam scroll, and I think it's about time to go ahead and burn that.
Okay. So you're pulling out Moonbeam.
Yes, I am. Do I have to roll for that? I can't remember. Or is it just like
Is it a spell you can normally cast through like spell casting?
yes.
He's a monk.
I'm a monk.
It's a druid spell.
It's a druid spell.
Right. I can't remember. Do monks actually get spells?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Do I not
So-
like with scrolls? How does that work?
There's an Arcana check.
I see.
I'm just pulling it up right now. Spell scrolls.
Yeah, it's
Here we are. So it is not on your character's spell list, and it is above the spell levels you can normally cast. Since you don't have spell casting at all. So it's a second level spell, so you need to make an Arcana check against a DC of 17.
Fuck. You know what? There we go.
Good thing you didn't dump int completely.
Good. Completely. Wow, that's
Oh.
brutal.
And I'm right next to him. Fuck.
All right. Well, that is a failure, which means you must now make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh wait.
At
I
least
am-
he's a monk, so he's good at
At
those.
least I'm a monk.
I should really put that on the wiki, those. Anyway,
Yeah, it'd be handy.
the save. Yeah.
yeah, the using spell scrolls.
So I think I passed.
You did pass, and so there is no magical mishap, which blows everybody up. But the
Awesome.
scroll is wasted and turns to
That's-
ash.
Whatever. 2 unarmed strikes, please.
Is that a bonus action to do that? Because your action was reading the scroll.
Correct. It is
Okay.
a bonus action, and then it's a key point for the extra.
Got it. Okay. It's been a while since we've had a monk, so
All
Yeah.
good.
roll to hit.
Yes, sir.
It's been a while since we had a full monk.
Oh, I don't think it does it both times, huh?
He is going to reaction cast shield for that first attack, so you do get another attack as your reaction if you want to try and hit him.
Yeah.
Punch him in his cloaca.
Right in the cloaca. Fuck!
You do not hit him. The shield spell goes off. You get no successful hits.
What a turd. I still got the staff though, right?
You still have his staff, yes.
Is it an item interaction to like throw it to a party member who's further away?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, I could still do an item interaction though, correct?
Yes.
All right, who's the furthest party member away?
That would be Freeman and the like 25 feet away from you.
Okay,
back of the room.
I guess better question is who's the furthest party member away from an enemy?
That would be Stone Soup at the moment.
I'm gonna start throwing it over to Stone Soup there.
Stone Soup, are you going to catch the staff or just let it fall to the ground?
No, I catch it.
Okay. You catch his quarterstaff.
And that's it.
All right. Stone Soup.
Okay, so the guy who ran past me,
Away from you, yes.
away from me, I would like to go catch up with him.
You can easily do so.
Yep, and I'm gonna start trying to thrust my rock on him a little more forcefully.
All right. It's mighty fine rock.
Mm.
If there are any children around, we might need to. cover
Those I
them.
think hit.
Those do in fact strike the Amund. Let's see.
Well, I need 2 deck saves from him.
All I can think
Indeed.
of is the Count of Monte Cristo.
That's too fast. The Count of Monte Cristo?
Edmund.
Amund. There's no D.
I know, but it's so close that it's one of my favorite books, so
Oh,
it
yeah,
keeps
I
going
guess.
like, oh yeah, Edmund.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Original.
Amund and Dernick. Like, they're close to normal names, but a little bit off.
Edmund Derrick.
Yeah, Edmund Derrick, who is presumably the protagonist of this universe's version of the Count of Monte Cristo.
Honestly, every time I hear Edmund, I keep thinking of King Lear.
Let me see here. Okay. That is the base damage from the rock, and then I need to roll my d8.
Yep.
7 and 3. The 7 doesn't do anything. The 3 is lightning. Should I?
Okay. Yes, you should roll that. I mean, he
Should I have
passed.
it or quarter it?
have.
All right.
Yeah, he's a red Draconoid, so the lightning actually does hurt him.
I forgot which was which. All right.
Amund is the red one, Dernick is the blue one.
Hmm.
Anything else?
Nope.
Freeman,
I'll use it.
you are in melee with Amund. He looks injured.
Well, I guess I pull out my dagger and aim for his throat.
Roll to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
bastard.
You have assassinate. You can sneak attack.
Well, I don't have assassinate, but I do have sneak attack. Plus, this is the necrotic dagger, so
And also, assassinate only works if you're doing it on a target
Yeah, I
before
know.
they have a
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, I'm the resident
All
assassin.
right.
remember?
so. Oh, I'm sorry. That should be +7, so 49.
Okay, and that's all necrotic, right?
I think we're ruling sneak attack is whatever especially if it's magic.
It's the weapon
is that-
damage.
Yep, yeah, it's the weapon damage. That is all necrotic.
Okay. Yeah, that really hurt.
So 49 necrotic.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he really, really is pissed about that. Anything else?
I'll ask him if he'll reconsider.
He simply growls out, "Surrender and die."
Well, I was offering you the surrender, but now you must die, buddy. And I end my turn.
Okay.
That didn't kill him?
It didn't even bloody him.
They're fucking chonky boys. I mean, we just fought a level 20 wizard, so we're going to be going up against high-level shit.
He's going to pull out a scroll.
30 hit points, taken, doesn't die? What is this?
He can. I don't have Mage Slay. I don't know if Stone Super Ifan do.
No.
I'm actually looking at what that DC is, because for him it actually matters too.
Somebody throw coffee at his spell scroll.
Okay, nobody in melee with him has Mage Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Am I not in melee with him?
No.
You're in melee with the blue guy.
This is the other
The
guy.
red guy.
That's the last time I'll ask that, I promise.
While he fails to cast it.
Oh no. Does it blow up on him?
Yes.
What was he trying to cast?
You can make an Arcana check to try to identify what he was trying to cast.
Oh, would a
Jeez.
21 be sufficient enough?
Yes, a 21 to be sufficient. He was trying to cast Mirror Image.
Ah. Well, I got a 23.
And instead, the scroll blows up in his face, dealing 8 points of force damage to him.
Poor bastard. Poor man.
But that's all he can do on his turn. He really was hoping that that would work.
That is unfortunate.
He had better than 50-50 odds, and he blew it. Stein.
All right. So how far is the two dragons from me? One in one direction, one in the other, or what?
Yeah. The red one, Amund, is 20 feet from your current position. The blue one, Dernick, is 15 feet in the other direction.
All right. So which one should I go after? How many people are fighting each one?
So, Lucina and Thumas are fighting Dernick. Everybody else, except for you, is fighting Amund.
Well, then I guess I'll join them on Dernick then.
Okay.
I'm going to cast. I'm going to ignite the dark saber and move to combat.
All right. You cast your spell. You move in. Roll to hit. The 28 hits.
For 16 points of thunder damage. No, sorry, scratch that. Psychic damage.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like it has bloodied him. Anything else? All right, Lucina.
Alrighty. Still in melee with this dude?
Yep, still in melee with the blue guy. He's now bloodied.
Indeed. Well, I'll back up away from him.
Okay, you do so.
Mm-hmm. And chromatic orb 5th level.
Roll a hit.
Actually, you know what? I won't blast this guy. I'll blast the red dude.
Okay, roll to hit. That does not hit him.
Damn, these guys got some beefy AC.
They do. Are you seeking it or not?
Yeah.
I knew there was something dodgy about them.
That does hit him.
Chromatic orb flies by and then zooms back like a fucking AIM-9.
Lucina's got an aimbot.
She's got radar guidance missiles.
That was thunder damage?
Thunder.
All right. Well, that bloodies him. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Dernick's turn. He's going to start casting a spell. I think Thumas already used his reaction to attack last time. So he just casts a spell and turns invisible. And you hear the flapping of wings and the whooshing of air. Stone Soup. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Eyes jumped. Ipfon. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Was it the guy that I was in melee with that just turned invisible, or the other guy?
No, the blue guy. The red one in front of you is still there. He's now bloodied.
Okay. One sec. Gotta recheck. Yeah. First one. Second one.
Those both hit.
Very nice. You said he's bloodied?
Yes.
I'll go third level smite. So that's 68 altogether. No, that's 78.
Yeah, it'd be one less than 4.
Yeah. 78 plus strength. One more for good measure. So the other one will also be third level.
All right. Yeah, he's starting to look pretty severely hurt.
And bonus action. Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Thumas.
So the guy in front of me is pretty fucked up, or what?
He turned invisible, and you heard the flapping of wings and the whooshing of air.
All right, well then I look up at him wherever I think I hear him.
Make a perception
Okay.
check.
Okay. There's gonna be some intimidation in this here, so.
I'm hungry, but I don't know what to snack on.
Oh, fuck me.
You have no idea where he is in the room.
All right, I'm just gonna look up and yell, "Hey, tell me where Mom lives so I can send her your brother in a box." And I'm gonna go take my attack and my 2 unarmed strikes at the badly hurt brother.
Okay, so you run over to the red guy.
Yeah.
All right, roll to hit. Two hits, 23 and the 25.
Is his brother in a box?
No, but he is looking pretty severely hurt.
Fuck.
Could even say he's almost near death.
It's okay. Buddy goes next.
Is the flapping of wings slowed down like he's shivering in his boots?
No, it sounds more like someone's pulling out a scroll.
Sounds pretty gay to me.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Stone Soup.
Okay. Can I see either of the dragon brothers?
Well, the red one's right in front of you.
Alright, we'll have to go for that one. Can I tell if this one is as evasive as the other one?
I mean, yeah, he's not only is he pretty evasive, he's also got really thick skin.
Yeah.
This is the one you hit last time.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, you do not hit him this time.
Well, that's it for me.
All right, Freeman.
Well, I was hoping those hits would land a little bit harder. So I guess I'll attack him this turn.
Okay. We rolled a hit. You do not hit him.
Unfortunate.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Amun's turn. And he's going to yell out, "Brother, call in the support." And then he's going to
Fucking shit.
he's then going to broadcast his frightful presence, because he can do that for free.
Which does nothing because if
Lucina, yeah, but Lucina's not there, so Lucina has to make a wisdom save versus frighten.
Is this the invisible one?
No, this is the red one in front of you.
Oh, okay.
So Lucina, you here? I mean, it won't matter for the rest of this, so it's fine. We can wait for him to get back. But then he's going to use Morning Star, and he's going to go after you, Freeman.
All right.
Oh shit.
What's your AC? 2 hits, okay. That's a total of 23 points of piercing damage. And then he tries to bite you.
I'm back.
That also hits. You getting frightened, boy? Make your save.
That is a total of 58 points of damage, a mixture of piercing and fire.
All right. Well, I will uncanny dodge.
Okay. Yeah, that is an attack. That is absolutely an attack you can have.
Uh-huh. I will definitely have that. So I took 23 and half of 58. Okay.
And then, Gilbert, I need a wisdom save from Lucina versus Frighten.
All right.
Everybody else ran to Ipfonzor except for you. You are frightened of him, as he's calling out for his brother to call in the support. Stein, it is your turn.
All right. So the red one is still in front of me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to hit him.
Roll to hit. The 23 will hit.
I think it's 22. We haven't rolled it. I don't know for certain.
"23 points of psychic and damage."
All right, yeah, he's now looking to be near death. Anything else?
No, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I don't think I can do anything else.
Alrighty. Lucina, you are currently frightened of Amund.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the bitch-ass blue boy has turned invisible and fucked off somewhere.
Yes.
Can I hear him?
Yes. You can make a perception check to try to locate his position.
All right. No, does a passive 17 help that at all?
No, passive is
Right.
like when we're talking over long periods of time.
Fair enough.
It's effectively just the take 10 mechanic.
I, in fact, take 10.
Yes, but that is not sufficient to know where he is.
All right, but I have a general idea where he is.
You know the side of the room he's on.
All right, how big is that side of the room?
It is 30 feet wide.
Alrighty, give me 1 second to check out the dimensions.
I should have took care of the invisible guy, huh?
And you said a 30-foot diameter, right?
Yes.
And you said I can hear him?
Yes.
Well, I can't hear him anymore.
You silence him?
I silence him.
Okay.
I silence the room. Well,
What-
his area of the room.
Yeah.
You know, let's go for maximum silence. As much of the room as physically possible.
20-foot radius. That would just leave 10 feet over by the front of the room where Munden. You'd be silencing yourself. It'd only leave the 10 feet over by where Mund is.
All right. Well, I can't exactly go over there, so
Indeed. Anything else?
let's see. Spell cast, can't move yet. Oh, wait a second. No, no, I can't do that one. Yeah, that'll be all. I believe I repeat the save at the end of my turn.
Yes. You are still frightened.
Indeed, he is a scary dragon.
Aha. All right. This guy's turn. You hear nothing.
And see nothing.
But it still fails to get through your armor. He does get to attack. Does a 25 hit Lucina?
Well, I can't exactly cast shield.
No, you cannot.
Yeah,
So-
that hits.
Do you have resistance to lightning damage?
Yes.
Okay, so taking that into account, you take 22 points of damage, a mixture of piercing and lightning. I accounted for your resistance already, so that you can just...
Awesome.
And then I need a concentration check on silence.
That would be a DC 11.
Yes.
Silence goes down.
You hear flap, flap, whoosh. Ipfon.
Still in melee?
Yeah, still in melee with the red guy.
Okay. First attack.
Miss.
Second attack.
Hit.
How bad is he looking?
He looks to be near death.
Then... Yeah, third level. So... 78.
Alright, he explodes.
Good. The other one's in the air, right? And
Yeah, you heard flap, flap, whoosh, but you don't see him.
Mm-hmm. Nobody looking particularly bad.
I'm not even bloodied.
I just got hit for the first time.
Okay. Then bonus I can harness divine power. Get a third level spell slot back.
Alright. Anything else? Alright, Thumas.
Alright, I'm gonna just start shouting. Be like, there's no reason why we need 2 body bags for your mother. And I'm trying to intimidate him to fucking stop, because this is gonna get really bad for him really fast.
It is beyond the point where he will be intimidated by you. He is
Okay.
pissed because you just killed his brother.
Excellent. Well, I guess I need a perception check here to find him.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure he's currently up like near the ceiling along the south wall.
Okay. Well, all I got is a short bow, so we're just gonna rip skis with him at the short bow.
All right, it is an attack at disadvantage.
No, it's not,
Why not?
because I got a thing.
Ah, nice.
Drunken luck.
Ah, neat.
2 key points, please.
Well then, roll to hit.
Come on, baby. Fuck you.
It pings off a magical shield that he casts.
Magical fucking shield, bitch. There's no way I could like climb up to where he is, right?
You could probably stand on a table under him.
I kind of just want to stand on a table and start swinging my fists upwards at where I think he is.
All right.
That would be 2 unarmed strikes.
Yeah, sure. Again, you're at disadvantage because he's invisible.
And why not? Let's just dump key points. So let's just go ahead and not do that.
All right, well, roll to hit then. Those will both hit going through the shield. You have Mage Slayer, right?
I do have Mage Slayer.
All right. He is now visible.
So does that mean I get another whack at him?
Well, you used your action for the short bow, bonus action for those. What else you got?
Mage Slayer. That's it. That's okay.
He didn't cast a spell. It's just he is at disadvantage on his saves.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, fuck him.
Probably. Stone Soup.
Pull my wiener out.
I continue my my attack.
On who? The red guy died.
Oh, red. Oh,
He
right, the
exploded
blue
into
guy turned
ash.
Invisible. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the blue guy, yeah, he's now visible, flying up near the ceiling of this room with Thomas standing on a table beneath him trying to punch him in the throat.
Oh, how high up is he?
If you go there, that table can have 2 people on it. If you were to stand on that table, you'd be able to hit him in melee, standing there.
Well, if it's only a table, I can just jump and hit him.
Yes.
Then I do that.
Okay. Roll to hit.
He goes for the alley-oop.
Yep. It's a little better. 1 hit.
1 hit.
That. He's probably going to pass that. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing happens from that.
Well, there's only a +2 though, so if you get another 6, you might get him to drop to the ground.
Well, that is 17 magical bludgeoning. That's it for me.
Okay. Freeman.
Well,
You guys do see while he's invisible, he does have a scroll clutched in one hand.
Then I guess I'll shoot him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, also, I'm assuming my concentration on magic weapon dropped because I don't think I could roll high enough for the save.
Okay. Yeah. That hits him.
Thunder. Damage.
All right.
Another
Yeah, that
precious
hurts him.
hero gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Stein. Stein, you here?
Mister.
All right, Lucina.
I see the big bad blue bitch.
Uh-huh, with a scroll in his hand.
I cast blow him the fuck up. Chromatic orb, 5th level, thunder.
Roll to hit. Oh, by the way, you're not frightened anymore. The source you're frightened just blew up.
I know.
Doesn't seem so scary, no.
Oh, you lucky bastard that just barely hits him through his shield. All right, yeah, he's starting to look pretty severely hurt. Anything else?
Let's see. It's the action. Oh wait, hold on. How close is he?
He is 30 feet from you.
Man, I gotta start remembering to shoot closer into melee. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up into melee with him.
So you're going to stand on the table underneath him with Thumas?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. Well, it is his turn. He's going to try and fly away, provoking attacks of opportunity from Thumas and Durnik, since they're the two that are actually in melee with him on the table.
He attacks himself.
I mean, Lucina. Thumas and Lucina.
I was a little confused there, yeah.
Sorry, my eyes jumped. I read the wrong word.
He punches himself.
he has an opportunity to attack against himself. He declines to take it.
Hey, that adamantine spear is gonna hurt.
So close.
Yeah, he is going to attempt to reaction shield, so that will provoke another attack from you, Thumas.
Fuck!
And you don't hit, so he shields, and only the critical hit actually hits him.
Yeah, it's from an adamantine spear, if that matters.
No.
Yeah.
He's not a construct.
Fair enough.
But he could be if you wanted.
As he gets real fucked up by that spear.
Yeah, he's starting to look near death as he flies over to the other side of the room and looks at you guys. Opens up that scroll that he can now actually cast since he isn't silenced. He was going to do that while invisible. And he has to make a check because it's a higher level than he can normally cast.
And he blows himself the fuck up.
Fucking plain.
Possibly. It is possible. This will be really bad if it's one of the effects, but anyway. Arcana check.
Fuck up. Fuck up. He can't read.
Fuck.
He casts a spell.
Oh shit, he can read.
Oh damn.
There's a gate.
As a swirling portal opens. And you hear... Well, yes, you don't hear this because it's telepathic. Because he is a telepathic creature. As the support walks through the gate as it closes behind him. Hello, boys. His head is like brushing the top of the ceiling. And I need to roll initiative for this guy.
Stein, what level are we?
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's like Stein's reaction is to everything as if we are level 1. It's like, dude, we're level fucking 14. It is not that big of a threat. Yes, it's a
I mean-
threat.
I mean, it is a pit fiend that is in
But-
fact a threat.
It is a threat. It is not catastrophic of an encounter.
Yeah, it's not like when you guys are level 2 and go and walk right into Ataxius's front porch, and an ancient black dragon takes personal offense to your cockiness.
Well, that was his fault for setting up the house where we were going.
Go ahead, mouth
Yeah, he should've moved.
off to the pit fiend. Go ahead.
He should have moved. He knew we were coming.
Anyway, Ipon, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So the
How
The-
far was he?
Durnick is across the room, flying up near the ceiling, which would be 30 feet from you. The pit fiend is 10 feet away.
Paladin, I suggest you engage the fiend.
Mm-hmm. Exactly
Kick
what I was
his
thinking.
ass.
I'd go up to the fiend and fucking try and hit.
Roll to hit. Those will both hit him.
Hey. One fourth level, 1/3 level. Oh, and he's a fiend too.
He is very much a fiend.
He's the definition of
Yeah.
fiend.
Yeah, all
The
your
pit
paladin
variety.
works on him.
The pit variety.
The only other fiend that could possibly be as fiendish would be his chaotic counterpart, the Baelor.
Mm.
Although personally, I am partial to the
Oh.
Melidius.
I figured you'd go for a bailiff.
Hmm?
I said I
First
figured
one.
you'd go for a bailiff.
I mean, it could be Orcus,
Nah, Orcus is cringe.
Second one.
Now Zugdmoy, that's where it's at. Out of the Demogorgon.
Didn't we kill the Demigorgon?
No.
No, actually,
All
we
the right.
didn't actually beat him. We did, however, fuck up all of his stuff, T-pose, and yeet ourselves out of there.
Yeah, you broke his device and ran for it. But yeah, you just start smacking into this pit fiend, who actually looks to be pretty badly hurt by that. He's not bloodied yet, but that took a big chunk out of him in those 2 hits.
Like I said, Stein, what level are we?
It's true.
Anything else, Ipon?
Uh, what's this do? Nah, that's it.
Okay. Thumas, it is your turn.
Oh, looks like you bought me a snack. He's above me, right?
He is 30 feet to the north of you. He flew away.
Can I get in melee with him? Is there another table I can stand on?
There is a table beneath him. How much movement speed do you have?
That is a fantastic question, my friend.
He's a monk at level 14. Yes.
The answer is correct.
How much movement speed do you have?
50 feet.
Okay, you have plenty, and you can even get there while avoiding going through the control zone of the pit fiend.
Okay. Well then, this guy, he's got to go.
Sure. Roll to hit.
Oh, I did it again. Sorry, coach.
We will forgive you, assuming you kick him in his nuts. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why he kicked him in the fucking nuts.
That'll do it.
Yep, that's a critical hit right there.
Actually, kick his sternum into his throat?
If you do enough damage, yes.
Okay.
You're probably not going to do enough damage.
Don't put that in my head, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, no, I'm being quite serious.
Wow!
You do, in fact, do not enough damage to put his sternum into his throat.
Alright, fucking spend a key point.
Man, I gotta save my shit talking for Underdark's rolls. It apparently does work on allies.
And you've yet to play a bard.
I have an Eloquence Bard prepared.
Fuck! Alright,
Have
that's
you
it.
played it?
No, but I do have a Septimus for every class.
Okay. Stone Soup.
Okay, well, having now been given a new target. Well, actually, hold on. This guy's still on the ceiling here, isn't he?
He flew away.
Where'd he fly away to?
30 feet to the north.
Well, let's finish him off first.
Alright, you run after the blue Draconoid.
Yep. And is he still up on the ceiling or is he on the floor now?
He's still up on the ceiling.
Okay, well, I can still jump to hit him. So
Indeed.
we'll keep doing that.
Yep.
That's a little better.
Those will both hit him.
For 35 magical bludgeoning.
Fire and poison.
And fire and poison, yes. Which he fails both of.
Yeah, he's completely immune to poison and fire.
So it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Alright then.
How much
That's the
damage?
formation. 35 right there.
Alright, so you just leap up, bring it down with a large crack, you hit him right in the head, and he turns to ash.
Oh, lovely. Doesn't matter. Then I'm going to run over to the Pit Fiend.
How much movement speed do you have?
50.
Okay, you would end up being 15 feet away from him after using up your movement to go 30 feet north and then hooking back around.
15, huh?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Nothing I can really do from this far. Nah. Alright, that's it.
Okay. Freeman. Freeman? Is Ruffles here?
Sorry. Well, I guess it's just the Pit Fiend left, eh?
Yes. What do you do? Wait, you're over by where the red guy was, right?
Correct.
Ah. The Pit Fiend is a fear aura, and you are outside of Ipfon's aura. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn. You're the only one that isn't in his aura at the start of their turn. That passes.
I ignore him.
Continue.
Well, I would like to shoot him with an arrow that goes boom, preferably in the face.
He has a face. You can roll to hit.
Right, I aim for his face.
You hit him
Just
in the
barely
face.
miss. .38 thunder damage.
All right. Yeah, it takes another chunk out of him. He does not look pleased. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Stein?
Stein is going to engage the Pit Fiend.
All right. Roll to hit. One hit.
21 points of psychic damage.
All right, yeah. Yeah, it looks like you've given him a migraine. Anything else?
I don't think I can. Let me see if I got a bonus action spell I can do. No, I don't.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
no.
it's
What the
Simpsons.
fuck is happening in that background?
He's watching The
I'm
Simpsons.
watching the Family Guy Simpsons crossover.
All right. Anything else, Stein?
That's it. Yeah.
All right. Lucina, you said you ran into melee with the blue dragon before, so that means you are within Ipfon's aura right now. What would you like to do?
Is the blue bitch still up?
No.
I killed him.
All right. I shall be busting a cap in the pit fiend's ass.
Okay. You move down south so you can actually see his ass and get a line of sight on it. The shapely red ass that it is.
Mm.
It quivers in anticipation.
Man, I had enough of that with the Fulgrim novel.
What,
Well-
big red asses quivering in anticipation? You gotta read the Magnus novels for that.
Guiding bolt.
Roll to hit.
Upcasted. 4th level.
Okay. That hits him.
.26 radiant.
Okay. And he's
And
boned.
the next attack against him is at advantage.
He's also bloodied. Anything else?
Oh, I'm still in Ipfon's aura, right?
You said you wanted to shoot him in the ass. No, you moved to the south to get a line of sight on his ass.
That was more of a joke, but okay. I'll fly 10 feet closer to Ipfon.
Okay. You can do that. And that puts you in his aura.
Yay.
His turn.
Yes.
And you just hear him growl out. Well, do any of you understand Infernal?
Yes.
Great.
I can speak all the languages.
So you hear him growl out, Paladin, and goes right for Ipfon.
What did he say?
Yikes.
Cool.
Paladin. Guess
First, he tries to bite him. Does a 26 hit Ipfon?
If I shield,
Do you?
I do.
Okay. So it misses. Then he goes for a claw. Does a 29 hit you?
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It meets it, so yeah.
So it deals 11 slashing damage. As he then brings his mace down upon you. Does a 27 hit?
No.
And then he finishes off with a tail strike. And misses.
Well, he should learn how to fly a plane.
Haha.
And Ipfon, it is your turn.
Ipfon, your first attack against him is at
Mhm.
advantage.
He's glowing.
That he was all bark and no bite.
Hit him with everything you got. You're at advantage.
Smite him, almighty smiter.
Your first attack will be at advantage, so if you get a crit on it,
Ipfon, just so you know, your first attack is at advantage.
you need to roll 2 d20 for advantage.
My
So just
bad.
roll another d20 to see if you get a crit.
Crit. Demons suck. Yeah!
There it
Oh my
is.
Yeah!
So now this is where you want to put whatever smite you have laying around on.
Go as high as you can. Just go big. Call down the power of God and smite this monster.
I'm just checking real quick. For every single okay. Okay, staggering smite. So that uses my 4th level, so I will 3rd level regular smite. That would be 8d. No, that would be 7d8 plus
16d8
staggering smite.
plus
What is
strength.
that? Oh yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
16d8.
Fuck him up!
1 sec. Forgot to do the bang R.
Very nice.
All right, yeah, that takes a big old chunk out of him. He is well and truly deeply bloodied. Anything else?
I still have my other attack.
Indeed. That also hits him.
Let me check how many levels I have left. Oop. I only have a 2nd level left.
Use it.
That would be
Fucking do it.
6d8.
That's it? That's all you have left?
Yeah.
He's burned through a lot of spell slots.
The primary purpose of a paladin is to absolutely fucking ruin
I
the
was
day of
being-
any
I was
fiend
being
and
more or
undead.
less sarcastic because a 30 is still really solid on the damage meter.
Yeah, he did 95 damage in that turn.
That's it.
All right. Well, he is severely hurt, but not yet near death. Thumas, you ran over to where that dragon was.
Yeah, I did.
You are therefore outside Ipfanzora, and I need a wisdom save versus frighten.
Oh, that's fucking cute. A
Fails the
whiz
save, gets frightened.
It didn't fucking matter. I got 2 19s.
I suppose that shall pass. What would you like to do?
I want to punch him 3 times in the nuts, 1 with a quarterstaff, and then 2 with my magical hands.
All right. You run over with your stick, aiming for his rod. Roll to hit.
Giggity.
There we go. I was about to say, nothing's updated. Has Discord died?
Well, it's fine on my end. Those will all hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. Nothing's popped up yet.
All right. He does act like that hurt. Anything else?
He's still up?
Yes.
Fuck.
It's a pit fiend. They have
Pit
like
fiends have-
200 plus HP.
Yeah, they're big bags of hit points.
Actually, like 300 plus, isn't it? A lot.
Uh-huh.
A lot.
Anyway, anything else, Thumas?
No, that's it.
Stone Soup.
Okay. How close is Ipfan relative to the Pit Fiend?
He's in melee with it.
Perfect. I run into melee with Ipfan and the Pit.
Oh, wait, before you do that, sorry, you do start outside of Fonzora. I do need a wisdom save versus
yes,
frighten.
I was wondering about that, and this will be important.
Yes. It is versus frighten if you have anything that helps with that.
No, unfortunately, that there might be one barbarian subclass that gets anything to deal with that.
Well, I wasn't sure like if rage just made you immune to it.
No, it feels like it ought to, but no.
Yeah, especially at this level at least.
Nope, that's... There might be a subclass that gets something like that.
You are scared of him.
Okay. Well, that's it then.
Okay. Freeman.
I think it's Frenzy, Berserker Barbarian,
Now,
gets immunity to Charm of Dragon.
Freeman, you, I
Yep.
think you are still outside, yes?
Yep.
You
I didn't move, so.
Yeah, so I need a wisdom save from you at the start of your turn. You are also frightened of him.
Oh, look at the big cute cuddly pit fiend. Oh my god, look at the big cute cuddly pit fiend. I can still attack him, right?
Yes, you are just at disadvantage.
Okay, fine, I'll make a flat roll.
I think that
Still
hits him.
aiming.
Mhm.
That hit?
Uh-huh.
33 thunder damage.
All right. He is looking to be near death.
Well, that's it for me.
All right, Stein.
All right, I think I'm gonna keep hacking at the fiend.
Roll to hit.
I think I whiffed both times.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Yeah, I believe that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Lucina.
I cast Blow Him the fuck up. I'm doing what I've been doing all combat. Chromatic Orb, Thunder, 4th level.
Roll to hit. Yes.
Oh, he's within 10 feet of me, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm just going to add a little bit of damage to that then, because I can.
Oh, something I forgot about earlier.
46 points of thunder damage.
Yeah, his head disappears, followed by the rest of his body as he turns to ash.
All right.
Never mind.
And you guys are out of initiative. The room in shambles. The cooling corpse of the hostess next to that center table, the only one that had a tablecloth.
I go and collect the corpse and begin
Yeah, we
taking
gotta
her
bring her
down
back
to the
to life.
church.
As you walk over towards the corpse, the door to the room that leads to the front part of the establishment gets kicked in, and several armed guards in full plate mail with halberds come running in.
Ah, excellent. I can now use persuasion.
As you see one person with a nice set of plate mail, all shiny. He walks in there with a great sword kind of on his shoulder. All right. What in the hell is happening here?
Fiends were happening here.
Well, I'm the town folk hero. So
The devils are dead.
Make a persuasion check.
Does it help that there's a couple of piles of, brimstone smelling dust?
There is a reason why you haven't been run through yet, yes.
Fair enough.
Like, if he just came into the room, destroyed the one civilian he knew that was in here is dead, I mean... I see. Fiends, you say?
Fiends. 2 draconic-looking ones, 1 pit fiend.
And why, pray tell, were you summoning fiends in this city?
Oh, we weren't. We were invited to a brunch, and it turns out the brunch was demons. Or fiends, devil, whatever.
I mean, just bring the girl back to life and she'll tell you.
Are you suggesting that meek little hostess there summoned some fiends.
Oh, absolutely not. No. She was clearly being dominated mentally. Hellish magics and all that.
So who summoned the fiends?
I'm honestly unclear.
That's a longer story.
But this is not the first time we have been accosted by fiends.
Oh, make it a regular occurrence, do you, to cavort with the fiendish?
Not cavort, cross. There's a very distinct difference between cavorting with them and killing them.
Yeah, usually when you cavort, you get along. Normally, the ones that we meet try to kill us.
And who were you meeting that summoned these fiends?
It would be
Exhibit A
that
and
pile
B.
and that pile, which summoned that pile. They wanted to meet us here under the guise of having heard of our party's exploits.
So you chose to meet with some fiends because they had heard of your exploits.
We didn't know they were fiends. Frankly, Ipfon was a little drunk, thought they were Dragonborn.
I see.
It is, in fact, as preposterous as it sounds.
No. You lot are well known to the guard here in Havia. You have friends in high places, and they have ensured that you will be minimally accosted. However, a death has occurred. You will accompany me to write out the report.
Do you mind if we get her resurrected?
Afterwards, I will leave you free to do with as you will, but the paperwork, the unassailable beast that is known as bureaucracy, shall be fed.
Delightful.
Indeed.
Lucina will scoop up the corpse and begin following.
Yeah, they lead you to, the local, guard shack, which is really cramped with everybody in there, and all the guards around.
Wouldn't it be the one in the government quarter? Because we're in the Ginger Sip room?
Yeah, but there's at every corner there's like a guard shack for someone to stand guard at. He leads you over to one of those.
I see.
There's enough room in there. There's basically enough room in there for one person, and he just shoves the other guy out of there and starts grabbing forms that were available in there. All right. And he sets down some parchment in front of you, Lucina, and hands you a quill. Now I want you to write down everything you told me, a full accounting of what happened in the Ginger Sip room.
Lucina does that.
Okay. Yeah, 30 minutes pass. You do that. He says, wonderful. You lot are free to go about your business.
Have a pleasant day.
Too late. Please
Fair
don't
enough.
make it worse.
Well,
And
have a pleasant day tomorrow.
Are you leaving town tonight?
Tomorrow?
Perhaps the day after tomorrow will be a good day then.
Oh, we might actually be in town then.
Lucina will take the body of the hostess over to the temple.
Yeah.
And I got money in my pocket if needed to, raise dead.
Yeah, it's 1,000 gold to raise dead.
You just dropping your pocket money on that?
Can you spot me 100?
I mean, I can just drop it out of my inventory. I've got more than that. You can keep your pocket money, I'm saying.
Fair enough. Saves the need to shuffle stuff around between multiple
Exactly,
sheets.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I can
we'll-
just take 1,000 gold off of my inventory instead of sitting there tracking back and forths.
yeah, yeah. No, it'll be easier to run it that way.
I mean, I walk around with like 3,000 or 4,000 platinum on me, so or 3,000 or 4,000 gold worth of platinum on me.
I just walk around with 100 platinum, 904 gold pieces, 177 electrum pieces, and 103 silver
Well,
pieces.
then you had enough with the 100 platinum. That's 1,000 gold.
Oh yeah, good point.
Tens.
Indeed. So
Either
we,
way, Friedman paid.
raise her.
Indeed. So you pay. The priest casts the spell. The hostess gets raised. And immediately falls on you, just hugging Lucina, going, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
No problem. Happy to help.
Yeah, it takes a bit of like time to kind of like get like to pry her gently off your armor because she just like won't stop thanking you.
Yep. Gotta let him get it out of the system. Death is a hard go the first time.
Friedman starts counting his fingers. I think I'm on 6.
Believe it or not, it gets worse.
Really, I found it usually gets better. Depending on the cause.
Well, ma'am, would you like an escort back to either your home or the ginger sip room?
She assents and asks you to take her home. She lives in some apartment blocks.
Indeed. Then we shall escort her home.
Take her
Yeah.
to Little China.
Yeah, you escort her home. You are not accosted on the way, nor on your way back to your inn.
You sure this would be the best time to ambush us?
They tried that with brunch. It didn't work.
Well, see, that's just it. We're brunch time adventurers. We adventure until brunch, and then we call it a day.
I could definitely use a short rest if we could arrange that.
We'll go back to
Yeah, you guys rest. The day passes. Night comes. You rest. The beginning of the third day begins. You've had successful short and long rests.
Hooray, I get all of my bullshit back.
Yay, I get my 50 HP I lost back.
I get, like, 22 hit points, and a disgusting number of spell slots. And time stop!
I mean, you had that in the evening.
Yup. God, I love time stop.
We really need to try timing a combat that starts exactly at 3:49 p.m. and 30 seconds.
Halfway through combat, he gets time stop
Round of
back.
combat, yeah, he can cast time stop, and then in the 4th round of combat, he can cast time stop.
Ruffles, if you want some goofy bullshit, look at the last session of the last campaign. That had me, like, eyeballing potion doses for a potion of time stop in the middle of combat out of a wineskin.
Yep. Oh, speaking of potions, are there any common or uncommon potions anybody wants? Because we can give them. It is not an issue.
No, but I have some scrolls that probably should not be in my possession.
I'll take them.
Okay.
I'm the
It's,
scroll wielder because I can pretty much just use them at will. It's not too often the DC is higher than my ability to pass the Arcana.
Alright, it's 3 invisibility, 3 misty, 2 moonbeams.
Ooh, I was actually going to pick some invisibility up. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Because that would have been really annoying to Mr. Red Dragon. Haha, I'm invisible now, bitch.
I find silence is the most effective for soiling a spellcaster's day.
Yeah, because I'm like, he had the gate scroll out, and then you cast silence. I was like, God damn it.
All right, real quick. 3 invisibility, 3 misty step, and what else?
2 moonbeam.
Okay.
Yeah, I threw some damage ones in there.
I mean, silence kind of gimps an entire damage flavor that I'm really good at, but it soils a spellcaster's day more than just blowing apart their hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Also need to remember to fucking start casting detect thoughts before going into shit like that.
Really? I didn't need to read their thoughts to know what was going on.
Well, I know, but it still would have been easier to, oh, well, in that case, we're just going to immediately shoot you and not have a conversation.
Walks into the room. These two have Beavis and Butthead voices inside.
Yeah, okay, so real quick, if anybody wants potions, those are what's available. Don't worry about the price. Unless you're going to tell me you want like 15 potions of something in the uncommon category. That's a lot.
Wait, did I give you my list?
I accommodated that with the list I already purchased.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I sent. If you check your DMs, I sent you everything else that
that's
I purchased.
what I was checking on, because I know you had a couple of love potions on there, and I'm like, I don't recall
Yep,
you
those are
wanting
all
those.
yours.
I recall me
Yep.
getting those.
Yep, those are all yours.
Yep. You never know when it's important to use a charm effect with no save.
So Stein, Ipfon, Stone Soup, Thumas, do you guys want any potions?
No,
I've already got
no.
what I want.
All right. Stein?
No, I don't think I need any potions. I think I haven't used any from the last time we
Okay.
pulled out some. I could use some more. If we're gonna be here a while, we could get some more spell components.
Well, I already have your first, second, and third level wizard spell writing math all done. So
Okay.
that's already accounted for. So
Oh,
that'll
alright.
just take
Then
another.
That's all I need. Then that's all I need.
Because then you'll have the 200 extra already. Because you haven't used any of that 200. Yeah, that's I think it was 9,000. That cost for all the spells you didn't know.
I have 10, but I'm gonna go back down to 9.
Well, no, that's already, those spell components are already accounted for. Those spell scribing components are accounted for. That's what I was asking. What spells you know? At the beginning of the session, I asked you what first, second, and third you know. I already had all the math figured out for that.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I don't need anything.
Yep, yeah, you'll have the 20,000 worth of other spell scribing components that I purchased already to write scrolls with, but it'll still take you, which you need to track, 23 days to write spells to your spell book.
Okay.
And you've had 1 day of that, so 22 more.
All right.
And that is technically divisible by hours, so you could do a half day here and a half day there. Like today,
Alright.
probably you'd be able to get a half day in. But all right, if nobody else wants to buy potions, then I think we could just call the day and wake up. Well, yeah, the third day would be the day that I'd be meeting with Nipia, correct?
Indeed.
Yes. So I think I will happen back to the ginger sip room. No disguise, no clothing, just normal Freeman.
Yep. Yeah, there's a different hostess there this time. Just as you walk in,
Oh.
says, right this way, please. She doesn't go to the big public room, but rather to the back where there's some private rooms.
Yeah, I've met Nipia previously, so I wouldn't be too surprised by it.
Yep. Yeah, the door
Find my
opens.
notes to remember what the hell I wanted to talk to him about.
And inside you see Counselor Nipia Creshies. Says, Freeman, how good to see you again. What brings you, calling on my office? I hope you haven't found any more, business with the fiends lately. I heard all about that.
Yeah, I do apologize for that. I was hoping we'd be in and out of town before the next attack came. Got a bit of a demon problem. Spent a little respite in the hells, and well, one named Mechuiti is taken an interest in me, and it's had some unfortunate ramifications on the material plane. Working to an end to that mean, but I actually came to just chit chat and see how goes the politics, and if you were interested in some out of house funding.
He blinks. He's like, no, funding I'm well set on. And no offense to you, but you are a bit too high profile to really be of much practical use here in Havian politics. It's not a slight against you, mind you. It's just that you've got things like fiends chasing you, and people in power have made note of you. If you were to be used that way, it would be rather obvious.
Well, this is only one of my many faces. You probably figured that out by now.
I have, yes. And I'm sure various of my associates also have. That, that you can disguise yourself, at least. It's more that, it is the nature of the business that occasionally you need to cut somebody out. And quite frankly, you are far too powerful and scary for me to employ you in that aspect.
Well, the offer's always on the table if we're in port. I think we're only going to be here for another couple of days, but...
And should the Dragon Throne attack, I would be happy to take you up on that offer to go wreck their armies. But for the moment, that conflict is in a lull, and as I said, we don't need quite that level of power brought to bear for internal stuff.
Well, I appreciate your time, and Freeman will sip his teacup.
Of course. Yeah, and the topics kind of turned to lighter fare, unless you've got something else you need to bring up.
Freeman would mention that their destination will be Arevria to see if he perks up at that at all. But other than that, no, it'd just be light conversation.
He doesn't. He just kind of goes like, oh, well, that's interesting. The way politicians do when, there's kind of like, I don't think I have any contacts over there that I can use to spy on you, so whatever you get up to, hopefully it doesn't blow back on me. That type of deal. But yeah.
Oh, and then at the end of the conversation, I'll say, and if our trip to Reverie goes well, there will be a dramatic change in the politics there you might want to know about ahead of time.
Oh. Well, I thank you for the notice. I'm sure I'll be able to arrange for Havia to gain from that type of discord over there.
Absolutely. You have a wonderful day, and I hope the vote goes well.
Oh, I'm fairly sure it will. but I thank you nonetheless.
Yep, we'll finish chit-chatting, spend probably a good portion of the morning catching up. And
Yeah,
then-
like the whole meeting, despite the fact that you and I just had really just 3 meaningful kind of checks there, it takes you like 3 hours to get through that conversation with him because he's a politician and he can't stop talking ever. He just keeps talking the entire time, saying virtually nothing.
Truly a master of oratory art.
I just every time there's any mention of small talk, I always think of the Next Generation Data and the what's his fucking face, the small talk like one-upper conversation they have. Oh, but did you hear? And, oh, but did you hear? Oh, but I know, and it's just so hilarious. But essentially, yeah, it's the small talk of all small talk with a politician in
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah, what is that? Like, what's the opposite of what is it? Laconic, where your statements are incredibly short and intentionally very meaningful.
Voracious?
I mean, concise is short.
Like, it's laconic, right? Under what I'm thinking of. Like,
yeah. Laconic is what you're thinking of. No, it's not voracious. That's for food.
That's hungry.
Yeah.
Or just eats a lot.
Loquacious, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, loquacious.
Back to Star Trek again.
But yeah, then I will start heading back to party, swinging to the shop and picking up any little odds and ends that are needed.
Mhm.
Is there any other items anybody wants to spend? Like, buy? Yes, no, maybe so.
Not me.
No, I'm
Get
pretty
a-
well set.
Backup set of plate for Ipfon, in case the armor goes funky.
That's a good idea.
All right, that's easy enough. I'll since I've spent so much time with Ipfon, I probably can just go to a blacksmith and order a suit of armor for him without him there.
Sure.
Yes, but would you know exactly what color I wanted?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like your colors, your measurements, all of that would be relatively easy for Friedman to relay to a blacksmith.
Okay.
I mean, didn't also Freeman or didn't you buy plate mail in Havia before?
He did.
So they would have your measurements.
Nah, you'd be in the bureaucratic system.
Yeah,
Okay.
like plate mail is typically custom made to the person to account for things like different lengths of parts of limbs. So yeah, he would have all of your measurements on file, and if you're ordering a plate for so and so, they'll be like, "All right, sure, as long as you pay, we don't care whose measurement you wants to make it to."
Yeah, and I'll pay up front right away for that, and just tell them to deliver it to the Shouting Cup.
Indeed. And you do so, and they do deliver. But soon, the 7 days in port have passed. The Glorioso is ready to make sail. Are you guys going back to Tamway, or are you telling him to go somewhere else?
I think the plan is to go to Tamway.
Let's
Go
do
for
a
schedule
complete
keep.
detour and go to.
We can go fuck with the Mind Flayers again.
No.
They're probably still there. You have 12 new barrels of Kaboom.
No.
Okay, we go back to Tamway.
I will only fight Mind Flayers if I'm playing a Wizard or an Oath of Watchers Paladin. Fuck that shit. I'm with Pete. Fuck Mind Flayers.
Yeah, never been a fan, personally. And Glabrezus can fuck right off. or whatever it is that I'm thinking of.
You don't like that I kept using power word stun?
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing then. I think I am.
I think that was a vampire, but no, I
No.
know what it was. Yeah, no, it was a Glabrezu.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm thinking of.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
the 7 days pass. The Glorioso makes sail with you on it. It is a nice sail through the middle of spring. 84 days on the ship. When you arrive safely at the port in Tamaway. And as the gangplank is lowered and you get onto the docks, you notice standing at the end of the dock is a rather dark figure dressed in a cloak, the hood up, smoking a cigar.
Ah, Mustafa, how did you know we were coming in?
Mustafa.
And I think that is where we will call it for the evening.
Cibriex, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh,